So welcome to another episode of Indisputable Evidence. We back again. I'm your co-host, Anthony Beck, along with my other co-hosts.
Jerry Brown.
Marcus Davis. And can we talk real quick about Jerry Dender stubbing his damn hand right when we went live?
Yeah, bro, my hand almost came off.
Oh my god. So it almost blew off like JPP and fireworks.
That hurt, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
Tom and Jerry has injury.
It's a boy Darnell. I know y'all saw that picture of that guy with the swollen fucking finger, right?
Hell yeah.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, that one looked like an actual Tom and Jerry.
That boy fingered like a bowling pin, bro. Ain't no way.
Let me see here. I'm gonna go ahead for everybody listening. I'm just gonna go ahead and retweet this Indisputable Evidence stream on Twitter. And if you're live with us, watch.
If you're watching this on YouTube, like, share, subscribe. You feed our families. We got mortgages to pay. We got baby mamas to pay child support to. We got careers on the line.
Wait, who got baby mamas to pay?
I don't know, man. You about 30-something, bro. You probably been served a few times.
Hey,
Wow.
Me and me, no. You ain't get me. I ain't get no. I ain't got none of that.
Sure.
They don't. Wish a woman would put me on child support.
So you're saying that has happened to you? That's what's it's confirmed.
I already heard what AJ said.
It has not happened. I'm taking you to court for my child. That's gonna be the case. No, we ain't doing this.
You think
AB
gets
child support for Gator game tickets, bro.
Before this go off the rails, since they want to lie on people's names all the time, let's just go ahead and check in with everybody. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing good, man. It's been a blessed day. Got my vitamins. Doing great, man.
Couple work, best work.
Yes, sir. Already know.
Same old here, Another day, another hard dollar. Back with the bros, talking about sports. This, that, and the third. Kicking the shit. And AB giving free promo.
Bath and Body Works.
We gonna get paid for this one day.
It's been a long day, but I'm glad it's almost over.
Yeah, man.
So.
Yeah, you're right. It's been a long day. I will be honest, y'all. It's been a rough day for me, but I'm getting through it. That's all I say.
Yeah. And again, my condolences, bro.
Appreciate y'all for that. Yeah, close friend of mine that I worked with for over 9 years found out passed. So found out this morning, and it's just been a rough day, man. So appreciate y'all for the prayers. What's good, J Money? Loyal friend of the show.
Loyal patron. Appreciate you rocking with us this whole time, J Money.
Yo, J Money, man, we gotta get you some. We gotta shout you out something, bro. Drop your Twitter, bro. We're gonna give you a shout out. Drop your Twitter page.
Again, promote all guys with the beards, promoting.
This is so nasty.
Beard oil. Invest. Appreciate it, J Money. Appreciate it. I'm gonna get through it though. I'm getting through it.
J Money a real one, man.
I'll show that.
It's gonna be hard for me to go to work the rest of this week, but I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna attempt to make it.
You're gonna be good, bro. You're gonna be good.
We got a big show for y'all tonight. We got some NBA preseason action going on. Got the Knicks and the Celtics on the NBA Network, on the NBA TV. I mean, also I'm actually flipping between that game and the Bucks and they're playing right now. They're currently in the third quarter. That's been a good game so far, but we're gonna recap the college football weekend, wild weekend, NFL another wild weekend, and some injuries happened that we got to get into on both fronts. What is NBA preseason for y'all? Talk about some things we like, we don't like. As Pat Connaughton misses a 3 and turns the ball over, but yeah. So, well, because it went over the backboard, so
Nasty.
Well, no, it hit the rim and then went over the backboard.
Like I said, nasty.
He almost broke the rim there.
Right? He almost pulled a Shaq from his rookie year.
All right. I don't think anybody else gonna ever do that. They done reinforced all the rims after that happened.
Great breakaways.
But yeah, we had some big time games in college football this weekend. Of course, the biggest headliner was Oregon and Washington, and it lived up to the hype.
Thank God.
It lived up to that. That was one of the best. The crazy thing was the second best game of the weekend because me, Jerry, and Marcus already got into the best game of the weekend yesterday on the Swamp Inside Florida Athletics. If you missed it, tune in, listen live. Well, not live. Listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts, and you can rewatch it on YouTube. So, second best game was definitely Oregon Washington. Darnell, this is for you.
Oh, man.
Hey man, come to the stage, Darnell. It's all right.
Hey, actually, it was a good weekend for Darnell, bro. FAU slaughtered USF.
Bro, it was a good week and it was a bad week at the same time. It was a good week for a good half.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Oh my gosh!
I would just like to point out though, FAU scored way more points against USF than Alabama did.
They did. That game was
saying.
That game.
We want Bama.
They slaughtered them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't think y'all be really saying you want Bama because we all know
how paradise. They're gonna see what's good. You know, we gonna win one of those halves. The half we gonna win is the tailgate. After that,
yeah, bloodbath.
In the streets are saying we're gonna win the girls. The girls look off because the girls at Alabama be looking like Saban in the face.
I feel like they need to be on the line. What you mean?
I'm gonna be honest. That's not nearly the landslide y'all think it is, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Anyways,
I mean, FAU will still win. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. They still gonna win that competition.
We win by 2 touchdowns.
But it ain't the landslide y'all think it is.
It's a landslide.
We win so well, we're gonna be sore losers. We're gonna take the scoreboard with us. That's how it's gonna be.
We busting the clock.
What? So you want the scoreboard to remember? Y'all want that memory?
Oh, we're gonna hang it up in the damn Raptors. You know what it is.
Who's gonna say 70-7?
FAU at the tailgate. We win the paradise.
That's facts.
I kind of take over.
But yeah, FAU for the FAU grads here, they did beat the brakes off South Florida. That game was on television. It was a bloodbath.
ESPN 209. Y'all know what it is. We won in paradise. You know, we doing our thing down there, bro. The program's in a good spot. Basketball team ranked in the top 10 in preseason poll.
Yeah, that's the other thing that we're putting on the doc. Those rankings did come out. So we got to get into that to the top 25 because there was some interesting rankings I saw. That being one, that was a surprise for me. FAU being number 10, I was like, wait, what? How high on the scene are they?
They still need to upgrade that fucking stadium.
They do, bro.
That shit is a gym, bro. That's what it is.
Like I know the Heat practice there, and literally like they practice there like almost every other offseason. And like the whole entire time, the same reports came out. FAU is boring. FAU is bland. FAU feels like a ghost town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time out. Y'all in paradise. Got all that Final Four money. And y'all still ain't upgrading that stadium.
Bro, that's
they upgrade stadium overnight, but still they really do need to
they're gonna
I think there's an agreement. Yeah, there's an agreement to do something, but nothing even like starting or anything like that. Yeah. I mean, for Christ's sake, they build a whole football facility.
Yes.
Before they even like upgrade the football stadium in the first time. So
and that's what Willie Taggart is head coach, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's nasty business, bro. That's kind of crazy. Like anyone that's been into that basketball arena, like we have, just watching games and stuff on random like Tuesday or Saturday when we're bored. It's very small. Like, it's intimate and everything. Don't get me wrong, but it is small.
Intimate is a nice way of putting it, Mark.
That is the nicest way I can put it, bro. Intimate is the PG version of what I would say.
Yeah.
High school gym. Just
a high school gym.
That's it.
Like a high school gym on TV.
All right, bro. If y'all read the CBS Sports article when they were talking to Dusty May during the tournament, bro, when they were recruiting players, they didn't even show them the basketball facilities. They showed the football stuff. They said, "Oh man, we get stuff right. We get stuff right." They were straight lying to these kids. They came, built a good program. We went to the Final Four, and everybody back except for my boy Mike. But yeah, we here. Who?
But we gonna start with college football. Which game do y'all honestly want to start with? Or should we let Darnell?
Oregon, Washington.
Let's get into Oregon, Washington. First of all, like we said, lived up to the hype. College game day was there. Michael Penix, Bo Nix, both quarterbacks played relatively well, but the most impressive thing I saw, really, honestly, was just these Washington wide receivers going up and making plays, man. These wide receivers they are special, man.
They're electric.
They are special. And the Oregon was probably the best defense Washington played all year. So up to this point, they have some really good corners. They had no answer for these receivers.
No, Roma Dunze, man. Every time there was a jump ball that passed through to him, he was going to get it. It didn't matter who was on him, whether their best corner, whether they had some safety up over the top. If he had a step, Penix was throwing it to him, and he made everybody pay, bro.
Yeah, Penix is out there. You can tell like this guy is ultra confident in the guys he has receiving the ball, and I think that's great for him. Of course. And I would even argue right now he is probably not even an argument. He's definitely, I would say he's the number one guy as far as the Heisman right now.
He's pretty good now, especially after
Caleb losing.
Yeah,
he's number one, man, and I feel like this is his signature moment, bro.
Yes,
dude, those last two throws were.
Yes, bro. You saw everything you need to see, man. The accuracy down the field. That's the one thing he's gonna do, man. If he has a chance to throw it downfield, he's taking it. And those he has, he's got a good chance of coming down. It ain't 50-50. It's 75-25. And that last drive, bro, the defense, first of all, I got to shout out the defense. Like, Oregon moved the ball on them pretty much all day and got most of what they wanted to. Because the offensive line in the trenches for Oregon ain't no joke. They were able to run the ball consistently. Bo Nix was able to get it out to the receivers. But some of those decisions that Dan Lannon made, bro, it kept them in it, especially on those fourth downs. The one right before the half, where they went for it.
Yep.
I was like, bro, what are you doing? Take the points, coach. You got to do that. They put the field off, so you had no real option. Either was get to the pylon or the play is pretty much dead. Pylon was shut off and they still trying to make a play out of it. It was done there. It was done from there. Then on the last drive, they went 4-on-4 again to try to end it. Washington stopped them. And 2 plays, Washington scored the game winner. Game over.
Yeah, and my thing is, a lot of people look at those, and yeah, Jay Money, he did say that. But
yeah,
people don't realize, it's 3 points, it's a field goal. By not taking the points, that's what I've noticed this season and watched college football all year. By not taking the points, they turned out to be big momentum swings for the other team.
Absolutely.
Yeah, bro.
All you got to do is just point back to the Florida State LSU game. When LSU would not take when they wouldn't take the points, they kept going for it and they missed it. The game started getting out of hand. When you don't take the points, you take away momentum from your team, and now Washington with that home crowd, because that is a hostile environment. Now they into the game, changes the entire complexion of the game.
And my thing about not taking the points in that situation, like, I'm cool being aggressive and wanting to send a message to your team that you coaching to try to win the game. But doing things like that, especially when you're Oregon and you get the ball to start the second half and you don't take the points, that's not coaching to win. That's coaching being a dummy. Like, you out coaching yourself for no reason. Now, the last fourth down conversion they tried to do, I get it. But their offense was hot pretty much all day. Nix was hot most of the day, so I get them trying to end it right there. But my God, bro, they did it too many times and they shot themselves in the foot. And it came down to a missed field goal as time expired by Oregon. So that was the game. That's it. End of the first half, fourth down attempt. That was the game.
Yep. And Dan Lennon was talking with his chest at the car. He was.
Hey, man. All I'm gonna say is after what happened to Colorado on Friday.
That was foul.
I got scores, y'all. Go Cardinal.
Oh, brother.
Wait, AV, are you a?
He's gonna pull in my cousin plays for the team card. You know what's gonna happen there.
Oh my
Well, he
god!
does. He does. And it was funny to watch it come. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was gonna turn that off when it was 29 number. I was like, you know what? Can't do that. I'm gonna see what happened. And then
You saw what happened.
yeah, and what started I noticed really in that second quarter. Like halfway through that second quarter, Colorado just started coasting. Like, oh, it's 29. No, we got this in the bag. They started coasting. They went away from everything that was working.
It's the way they were coaching it, and that after that, that's how you don't coach with a big lead. Like they were just doing stuff out there, and they kept trying to throw down all the way down the field. Like guys, just run the football and shoot some clock. Like it's okay taking some shots here and there, but that can't be your whole playbook.
Right.
And then in the overtime, when Shador threw the interception, it was a play where they ended up screwing up themselves because they tried to run a pick, and both the receivers ran into each other, so the play was dead. And that's where Shador has to learn, bro. When the play is dead, you gotta throw it away because that's the only play you're gonna make there.
Yes,
And he tried to throw in the end zone, and it got picked. The game was over after Stanford scored. So you got to learn from that. Plus, I gotta talk to Prime real quick about Travis Hunter, especially after coming off the injury that he did, which is a lacerated liver. He cannot be playing that many snaps. I'm sorry, he can't. He played 88 snaps on defense, and he was terrible on defense because the guy that he had to cover had a career damn game. There was instances where, yeah, exactly, bro. Like it was a 97-yard touchdown. They were backed up on the 3-yard line, and Stanford just threw up to the guy, and he just took it from him.
Yeah,
that's just sick.
He had nearly 300 yards to see. Like, I mean, there was no answer for him.
And most of it was in the second half.
Yeah. But see, there's another reason why I got to talk. Oh, Darnell, you're on mute.
19-0 for the third quarter, bro.
That's just sick.
That's nasty business.
Here's the thing. I got to talk to Brian about for another reason, though. And it has to do with Shador. See, this is an issue because, and I don't want to like get on the Brian. I want to get on to them because I understand this is first year coach of major college football, but Shador being on social media at halftime promoting merchandise.
That was crazy.
That was kind of crazy.
Folks like that. No, that cannot happen. And Prime, as a coach, you can't allow that to happen. Like phones got to be put away. Period. There should be nowhere in sight. You shouldn't even have the time to even be able to do that.
Yeah.
That is a problem. You as a coach, and not only as a coach, but as a dad too, you got to reel them in. Like, hey, we got to gain the focus on halftime. Like during halftime, that's when we work on things, talk about things we need to focus on to be better in the second half. The things that work on things that are working, and address things that aren't working. But you to be going on social media promoting merchandise,
it's unserious.
Like that,
you can't be doing that, bro. You gotta chill.
You cannot be doing that at all. That's the problem. You got to reel that in. You got to reel that entire team in because they all started coasting. So you got to reel them back in and be like, hey, we're 4-2, so we're doing better than everybody expected. But this ain't the end. Like this ain't the standard. We want to be better. We want to achieve better. We want to do more.
You can't lose these type of games that you should be winning if you want to get to a bowl game in this year, bro. Because this is not going to be the best version of Colorado ever. It's not. And you're going to get better as a coach as time goes on. But right now, this is where you have to learn to finish games out, and you can't coast like that. And you gotta make the only play that's in front of you. You can't overcoach. You can't have a guy who's straight off a lacerated liver play 88 snaps. Like he scored a touchdown and it goes out there and has a guard red hot wide receiver who has damn near 300 yards, and that's not good. As
a wide receiver, he had a great game because he had over 10 catches and over 150 yards receiving himself.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
he has to go cover the best guy on the team, and he's having the game of his life. And again, coming off an injury like that. See, I love Travis Hunter. I love what he brings to the table. for this team and for college football. I love his ability to play both ways. I do. At some point, you got to consider cutting his snaps down, especially to ease him back in. You got to cut his snaps down a little bit, but you can't do it right now in this year because, quite honestly, what the hell else they got?
Yeah, you got to win 2 more.
They relying way too much on him. You can play some younger players. You did it when he was out, but
stop right there. Stop right there. You just asked who else they got.
Number one player.
when they played him, the couple games they played him, Cormani McClain actually looked really good out there.
Yeah.
You have him and you're not using him.
why?
Yeah, that's
Why? You can't over rely on one kid to make up for the lack of depth everywhere else. You can't you can't rob Peter to pay Paul on this team. But because there's nobody else and there's no real depth outside of Cormani.
But see, I understand what he's saying.
My boy had two touchdowns and 5 tackles, man. Running through the ground.
Well, Prime is saying like you gotta continue to learn. You gotta continue to do better in certain areas, but at the same time, I get that as a coach, you don't want to be a coach that hands spots to your players. You want to earn it. I get that, and you should coach like that. Every coach should coach like that. But he's your second best defensive back on the team already as a freshman.
Yes,
you got to play with something. You have to.
So you and I agree. You have to scale Travis Hunter's snaps back on both sides of the ball. I understand he said he doesn't get tired. He loves doing it because he did come out and say he don't get tired. He can play.
Of course, he's gonna say it because he wants to be out there. But at the same time, you gotta save the player from himself.
You gotta do that because and even NFL scouts have basically come out and start saying at some point he got to just pick a position and focus on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, honestly, as crazy as this sounds, do I believe he could actually be a two-way player at the next level?
Sure.
I actually do think he can. I do think he can. I think whatever team drafts him should give him the opportunity to do that if he wants to. But they are going to scale his snaps back also.
No, I'd say, yeah, scaling the snaps back would be amazing, but he's still an asset on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, but so that game, first of all, personally for me, that game, yeah, I was happy about the result, but I hate that it came at the expense of Colorado. I'm not even going to lie.
Other thing I will say about the coaching before we move on.
Charles
Kelly, bro. Charles Kelly, man.
Charles Kelly has been a fraud for years.
That man cannot cover slants. He cannot cover crossers. Anytime a team is run that on Colorado or any team he's coached at Florida State, they cannot cover those route concepts to save their fucking lives, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Easy money. It helped the Colorado State game. It was easy money. All they ran was crossers over the middle, double slants, something behind it. We'll run back, come out the backfield. They ate all day long. In the comeback, outside dude from Stanford just going crazy, they kept running slants, they kept running crossers. It was open all day long.
How does he keep getting jobs is my question.
Hey, man. And sometimes when it comes to high-profile college jobs, bro, and NFL jobs even, it ain't about what you know, it's who you know. And Charles Kelly is a name. He has experience as a coordinator, so he's going to get jobs and he's going to get calls at least.
He experienced all right. Experienced that getting cooked.
Hey, man.
Bro, folks had
jobs too.
Let's be real. Folks had Charlie Strong, not Charlie Strong, but Charlie Wise out here coaching offenses in the 2010s.
That's nasty.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's so nasty.
It is.
We know. Trust me. We know that.
Old DMV Coop used to be talking about Charles Kelly, bro. His tweets about Charles Kelly was hilarious.
He was on Charles Kelly head. They gave Charles Kelly Jalen Ramsey for a season and all them damn talented players they had in that run. And what did he do? He got Derwin James, bro. And what that defense looked like? That defense was slow.
They were slow.
And we thought James was gonna be trash at the pro level because he was trash at Florida State.
Yes.
At Florida State. All of a sudden he gets to the NFL and he's one of the best safeties in the league. That's what's crazy. But Darnell, what were your thoughts on that? Because I know you honestly probably watched it and thought, they doing the disservice to Travis Hunter making him play all these snaps.
Hey man, I just love the fact that fucking what's it called? Uh Troy Taylor, favorite quote of the game, that man said we didn't change anything. He said we didn't change anything.
Oh,
We
we
didn't
know
change
this.
anything.
He didn't have to.
He said we just enjoy this one. We just enjoy this one.
He didn't change it.
But
It all started working.
but really, like, I just think it's just a really bad, especially for Colorado, like these last couple of games, for them to really be saying like, oh, like we got complacent after the halftime, and then like he's saying that like we got Shooter Sanders saying, oh, I just threw it up when he got that like that interception from Gilman from Stanford. You know, the one for the end of the one. So that's just some bad thing from there, man. So hopefully they can really just make some tough decisions, especially for Deion Sanders, because honestly, for Travis Hunter, he really does need to pick that one side. I wouldn't want him to really play too much, especially on the defensive end, man. Like shit, it's just one of those things where they really need to figure it out from there and really lock in, because this isn't a game that you shouldn't have lost. Honestly, it's just crazy. Like even when you're like going back and you're just like you watching, you're just like, bro, how the fuck did we even lose this, bro? It's crazy.
I don't know, man, but they gotta get back to the drawing board. It ain't gonna get any easier how the Pac-12 looking right now.
And you know it's crazy, man. They had a good game, bro. Like they had a good game.
That's the fucked up part. You get 29-0 for a reason. You played well, and out of that, you just self-destructed.
Bro, Shurda Sanders had 400 yards, bro. 400 yards passing.
It was so nasty.
And you lost still.
Like they kept trying to make these really dumb, like slow developing plays work to go down the field, even up 29. Like, bro, you're stopping the clock and giving them a chance, because defense ain't all that. Your offensive line's even worse, so you're making them block one-on-one for 5-7 seconds. Just run the football. Just run the clock out. Run some quick passes here and there. Don't do anything crazy. Still try to be aggressive and score, but don't be aggressive to the point of looking like you're coaching, like you're playing Madden. You know what I mean? Like, just relax.
Yeah, I mean they just gotta reel that team in. But hey, we still got a goal to be bowl eligible for this year. Just gotta reel them in and get them back right. And I think he'll do that. They got some tough games coming up, but I think they have a chance to be bowl eligible. They do, but you just have to see. No, there was some. Rutgers didn't embarrass themselves versus Michigan State.
There you go, Zim. There you go.
Speaking of Michigan State, this week Michigan is going to knock Michigan State right into Canada. That's how bad that game will be. Darnell, it's time, brother. Come to the stage.
That's pain.
You know what? I had a really good weekend, man. I don't know about y'all.
We already through this in the first 2 minutes of the show. Come to the stage.
Bro, if I would have told you that Tyler Van Dyke again threw for 300 plus yards and had 4 touchdowns, would you say we had lost?
No.
I don't know how this team just continues to just disappoint like this, man. Disappoint.
Y'all just and I told Lamar Richards when I joined Same Energy Sunday. Man, y'all just invent new ways of losing.
Finding ways to lose, bro.
And it was such a competitive game too.
Yeah.
It was a good game for a while.
Yeah, and then
Matter of fact, y'all had the lead at halftime.
Yes, they did. They did, man.
Been over, man.
And then the third quarter happened, bro. 21-0. 20.
This is what's sad, though. Y'all know Drake May did not play that well.
He really didn't. He was fine and all that.
It was okay.
He was fine. Like he didn't like self-destruct. He wasn't bad. He wasn't all-timer, but he was perfectly good. He was perfectly capable out there. But he wasn't the one that killed you. Welcome back, Tez Walker, by the way, man.
Tez Walker was out there looking like prime Randy Moss against these boys.
This man came up from off the couch smoking backwood.
Yo, Mike is crazy.
Relax. Hey, man. Mario and Oregon, that was a match made in heaven, turns out, wasn't it?
It was.
The duck sauce? Oh, it's my turn. Sorry, Darnell, man. Hey, look. I'm going to just go ahead and say it right now. Skid Row started last weekend. That shit getting capped off this weekend.
It's not looking good, man.
Bro, we had a chance to end UNC's fucking run, bro.
Honestly, Miami could easily be like undefeated, but
they should. No,
they should have been. They should have been.
I still don't think they would have beat North Carolina regardless.
They would have got took out back regardless.
They should at least be 6-1 right now.
Yeah.
And now the next week they're gonna be 5-3.
It's not even just the way you lost to Georgia Tech; it's the fact that Georgia Tech is bad.
Bad.
Like it shouldn't even.
No. I can't even say that, J Money. I don't know, because it's like on one hand we're a good team that's losing good games. Yeah, it's been real fun, Mike. It's been real fun seeing him. He's been one of the few bright spots, man.
But that defense is
all them 5 stars and 4 stars just to guard the
defense is Thug Davidson booty butt cheeks, boy.
Soft, just soft.
It's like not even soft. It's just that the one touchdown went over top. The safety just tried to do something crazy instead of just standing in his zone, and he would have been right there to maybe make a play on the ball. Like, just do your job. Let the coaches yell at somebody else for not doing theirs. Yours.
You talking about Jaden Davis?
Yeah, I was gonna bring that. I get it, trying to make a play on the ball, but did you really have to belly flop on national TV?
That man finna be a red dot the rest of the season. Look, like everybody, that's how you don't make a play.
I think Coach Sturdy
right there is great coach tape on how to fuck up. That's what it's gonna be like.
I think Coach Sturdy should have did a video on that, but he didn't. I don't think he did though.
Oh, random fact: the Miami Dolphins played the Carolina Panthers, and the Miami Hurricanes played the Carolina Tar Heels. But anyways,
oh,
that was crazy. And by the way,
yeah, that was crazy.
That was crazy. That was. And matter of fact, Miami's got the whole Carolinas because now Clemson comes to town.
Yeah, they do.
You letting Drake May do this to you is wild. I mean, I understand who he is, but this is crazy.
Darnell, this is gonna really piss you off, though. Y'all look at this. This is gonna really.
Yeah.
Darnell, this one piss you off.
They did, J Money.
Dog, they play so undisciplined, bro. How you have 40 pounds for 147, dog? How?
And we still fucking lost, man.
They still dump truck y'all boys, man. That's nasty business.
All right, Darnell. Honest opinion.
We gonna win against Clemson next year. The next game, though.
Skid Row, brother. Skid
Honestly,
Row.
it'll be
by
well
faith.
worth it if y'all
By faith, man.
Skid Row.
If y'all lose and y'all beat Florida State, it'll be well worth it.
By faith, bro.
That's why I keep saying Skid Row. Because they will lose to Clemson, but watch they somehow beat Florida State. That would be
hilarious. They could be conquered.
I think they have the talent to compete in that game for sure.
They do, because Florida State's defense really ain't that good.
Yeah,
bro. Honestly,
But our
man,
defense is bad, though.
like Florida State's a little banged up right now, but Miami's defense is so bad that when y'all get over there and play them nose, bro, they finna treat y'all like property without violating the 13th Amendment.
Oh.
Darnell, I gotta ask you this. Oh, but before I ask, yeah, this was crazy here.
How?
This right here was crazy.
I couldn't even I couldn't even.
How like the coaches got a penalty during a timeout? Apparently, say he ran on the field, was trying to get the officials' attention to call the timeout because the guy wasn't paying attention to him, so he had to run all the way. Now, some of them officials do need to start paying attention, but I've never seen a coach get a penalty for trying to run on the field and call a timeout. I've never seen that. That was crazy to me.
Just fumbling the ball at the 1 yard line is brutal.
Yeah, that was brutal.
That's brutal.
On in the score right there, all of a sudden, I was like, "Dang, bro!" Right before he scored. But the question I had for you, Darnell, is this, and it was about Mario Cristobal. Is he officially on the hot seat?
I mean, he's. Hello. I mean, like, first of all, this was his year, by the way. Like, he's been on the hot seat. Like, this was supposed to be his year, right? Like, this is supposed to be like the year that he proves himself. He did the recruiting right.
Yeah.
The on the play has been as bad as it can be.
Hey man, all I know is them checks is bouncing right now, so I don't even know if the recruiting's gonna be right. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Marcus, that's a difference.
Oh, no lies, Mike. No lies.
Yeah, I would say that, but Louisville getting beat like that against Pitt is kind of nasty.
Yeah, but okay, if you say he's on, would you say okay if he's on the hot seat? Would you say his seat's starting to be on fire?
Brother, it's
Jimbo
I mean,
on fire.
I mean, he right now like on his way to hell right now. Like let's keep it in. Like he's on his way right now. There's only one saving grace for him.
He better be Florida State.
Yeah, that's the big.
You asking this man to beat Florida State?
Can you not embarrass yourself to Florida State?
I mean, have y'all seen like any improvement? Would you say like in your program over the last year?
Yeah, no, I will say it's vast improvement. I mean, Jerry, we were disgustingly bad last year, man.
They got beat at Middle Tennessee State last year.
Exactly.
Yeah, took to the woods.
Like at least this year they're looking like a competent team, but the way these last 3 weeks have gone, they have not been. I don't know what has happened in that locker room for the players to be responding like this, man, because it just looks bad.
Yeah, I think definitely people have to like assess what is the issue, what players still there with like negative identity, negative culture, and then eventually he'll weed out some of those guys. And I think Miami will get better. It's just a matter of like, are the issues that need to be addressed being addressed? Like on Florida's end, I feel like off the field issues were getting addressed. We start recruiting better. Cristobal recruiting better. On the field, I think a little bit more this year. Napier's I think he's learning a little bit of like game management. Cristobal, is he fixing the things that he should be fixing from last year to this year? You know what I'm saying? I think he has a little bit. He's addressed the trenches, so that's a good thing. But still a lot more to go. So I don't know how hot the seat is, but he can't keep losing games that he probably should.
You can't drop
these.
You can't.
Yeah, because like kneeling the ball.
Dude, that Georgia game already still is so. Like the improvement is there, but it's just like the way that they're losing is very, very bad, man.
Yeah,
very bad. But I will say though, like cut the bullshit, cut like the emotions off. It is an improvement. His seat is still pretty hot though. I will say that it's still pretty hot seat.
It's not looking good. I will say that right now. But brighter days are ahead, maybe, hopefully, possibly, potentially. Just learn how to go in the victory formation. Other than that, he'll be okay, I think.
Kneel the ball.
They got to win to do that, man.
Hey, man, I'm just telling you, bro. You got to prepare to win before you actually win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And I think the worst part is that as good as TVD has been doing, it might be done for him, brother, man. A lot of the fans are really against his ass, man.
Wasting
And
time
that's
in
the
crazy.
that's the
Darnell,
that's crazy because if you know his history, man, it's
Darnell, you gonna hate to hear this, man. You should have went to Alabama when he had the chance.
That's nasty.
That's nasty.
I don't know. Here's the thing. Do y'all think he's gonna be drafted?
If he went to Bama, yeah.
I mean, obviously, if he went to Bama, yeah. I think if he went to Bama, you would have been a second round pick, bro. But this,
if he'd have went to Bama, they'd be undefeated right now.
Yeah.
Speaking of Alabama,
That's a great.
are we sure about them?
I thought I was getting sure, but at times they show me absolutely like who they are. And when somebody shows you who they are, believe them.
I think they're a perfectly good college football team, not the elite, like absolute game records that they were in years past, but they're still perfectly good. They'll be 11-2 at absolute worst to me.
Do you think they find a way to beat LSU though? That's the question. If they're gonna beat LSU, they get into the SEC championship. If Brock Bowers is hurt, I think they have a great shot.
See, the thing is, I think they probably do beat LSU, but LSU's defense is bad. But Bama's defense is good enough. It's not the game records they used to be, but Dallas Turner can still make a play here and there. He can still get it.
Yeah.
Well, Marcus Frost.
Alabama's offense is so hit or miss. Like with Jalen Monroe, either he's gonna get sacks, hold the ball for 70 damn years, or he's gonna throw the ball 40 yards down the field for a touchdown. Like there's no in between these games. Now he's the best quarterback on that roster. Let's be dead serious. I don't think he should have got benched to begin with because he has his flaws, but he's better than Ty Simpson. He's better than Tyler Buckner. And he has mobility and he can use that to his advantage. It's just they're too much of a yo-yo on offense, and the offensive line is not as good as people thought it was probably going to be coming into the season. Right. So there's going to be games where they're going to have to just kind of survive to win, like they did this weekend. There's going to be games where they're probably not playing that well, but they'll probably somehow find a way to eke it out. And Milroe might make a big play here. In the games they won't win, it'll look a lot like it did against Texas, where they just didn't do anything, and Texas just went bombs away on them.
Now, my thing about Alabama is they got Tennessee this weekend. I think they beat Tennessee. They beat
Tennessee at home.
Yeah, they gonna take revenge for that game. But it's the inconsistency for me with Alabama. Like you said, I mean, one week they look like they back in the college football playoff race. Next week, it's like, huh? Like that was this weekend. You have a 24
elevator up and down. It goes from we're so back to oh my god, it's over to okay, well we might be turning the corner to we're back to we're not very good this year.
Yeah, you have a 6 lead on Arkansas, and they nearly came back and beat y'all.
Man, that's an Arkansas team you can't screw around with because they've been in a lot of close games this year. A lot of them haven't really gone their way, but they've been there to the very end.
Yeah, they have. So they lucked out with them. But I'll say that. Oh snap! We lost Darnell. He'll be back though. He'll be back. But yeah, that's true. Like they've just
NIL has ruined that dynasty.
It's not even that so much as that they went from just being absolute shit records that you're gonna beat you before you even step on the field with them to you step out there after the first couple plays and it's like, okay, we can play with these guys.
Exactly.
I know now, y'all. Cam, what's going on, man?
What's going on, bro?
Yes.
Cam, the
And
man.
I did just watch that podcast earlier this evening, and they hit on a lot of great points. Another great episode, by the way. But yeah, Alabama is kind of you can tell NIL is pretty much killing them.
It's even the landscape out because teams that can in the transfer portal also guys are able to get better. Teams are able to get better quicker. They're able to recruit with them on a level, even though they are getting players. Like, let's be real, Alabama is still out there recruiting at a high level.
Yeah, they had one of the best
Georgia,
classes of all time.
yeah, it's just that Georgia's eclipsed them. Clemson has also gone down and they're just not even using NIL or the portal. And then LSU, they've been able to use the portal.
Man, why you had to do?
Hey, man, he had to. It is what it is.
He get on here, you do that. So come on, man.
They don't be saying on their pod too. Shout out Cam and Tony, man. But it is what it is. Y'all don't know what NIL is.
He don't. At this point, remember he says God's NIL.
Yo, that's crazy.
Wait, what? Who said that?
Yeah, he did.
Dabo.
Who the hell is the director of Jesus NIL? Pontius Pilate? That's what it looks like. Dabover's crazy.
So Cam, you don't think, because we're going to speak on Clemson as well. Like Clemson goes, and I think they're going to Miami, right?
Yeah, they're going to Miami to have a good time and win.
So you think that win solidified?
Solidified, not really, but they should win it. Emphasis on the word should.
Yeah, they should, but it just depends on which Clemson team you get, because last weekend it didn't look that great, but I think they had a bye week this week, didn't they? I think they had a bye week this weekend.
Let me see, because I don't remember them. I will say, bro, Dabo, that Florida State game pissed me off, and I didn't want to watch another Clemson game after that because I feel like he blew that game. Just like I don't know, bro. I don't know. I feel like Dabo like coaches with like a narrative or something.
Yeah, I saw that, J Money.
Yeah, I'll say this.
He's playing the next game though.
Yeah, he's playing, but we'll see how healthy he is, because that Clemson defense is still one of the best in the country.
What happened to the quarterback from Lowndes County? You know what I'm talking about? The big kid?
Curry Brown.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If Ja'Curry Brown steps on that football field,
bro, I love Ja'Curry, man. Yeah, I think he'll be a nice man, but right now he should not be stepping on the football.
Put it this way, y'all. Jerry Martin. This gonna tickle y'all pink.
That's a crazy verbiage, but go on.
Insane choice of word.
Crap about recruiting, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even stopped recruiting Ja'Curry Brown.
Yeah, that's insane.
Think about
yeah.
Guru supposedly, even though didn't care about recruiting, stopped recruiting him. So again, Ja'Curry Brown steps on the football field this weekend against Clemson. That Clemson defense, first of all, he might die.
He will die.
Second, they may not score a point.
That's a match made in heaven, man. They got money from the. He was taking money from the Church of Clemson. He will take even more money from the Church of Liberty.
Yo, this is funny, bro.
Oh, my man Zimmer. This is dope.
That is crazy, bro.
Backups.
Not even worth. Not even. Nah, brother.
No.
Dark would rather play quarterback. That's how bad he feels.
Christ.
Darnell want to put Kevin Love back out there at quarterback. We're gonna throw outlet passes.
Yo, low key, we probably would have had a better chance, man. Win against Clemson.
They might. Them outlet passes be on the money.
But yeah, man, I
Miami doesn't have no backup QB, bro.
I think this game is a very much so a must win for both programs, both coaches. Like I really do.
But Cam, I also want to ask, since you on here, what do you think is wrong with the Clemson roster?
I'm weak.
Oh my, come on now, baby. You know exactly what's wrong with this roster.
I wonder what's
because I'm seeing something. Hey man, I want to get behind that offensive line. Why you gotta put me? Why?
Come on, bro. The offensive line is terrible, and it's too much bow your heads and pray instead of let's go get this cake on that roster. You know what it is. God, and I they may have Peter, Paul, John, Simon. Bro, they offensive play sheet, and it ain't even. It's not tight right 45 sprint out. It's all of the book of Leviticus. That's what they offensive roster is.
Hey, bro.
That's what they play called
it's
is.
weird, bro, because like literally running back, wide receiver, and quarterback is like Ku Klux Club Nick. It's just it's just ridiculous, bro.
It's crazy. Where they audibles is John 3:16, 3:16. Oh shit.
No, I'm serious, bro. I'm serious,
Every time they call the blitz is Judas.
dog.
Cam, what is wrong with the Clemson roster in your opinion? We gotta know, man.
Yeah.
We just had to ask all live, bro.
What Tony said? He said they need more.
Yeah, what did Tony say? Yeah, we need to know what Tony said.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, you had to do that. No, J Money, I'm still a little worried. I'm still a little I'm a little baffled. I'm in my feelings about this comment. Why I got to get behind that offensive line and run?
Somebody has to.
Does my life not matter?
No. But Beaver cuts like they wear polo shirts with shorts. They'll go lose their thigh and wear a Sperry. That is crazy. They was out here wearing the Sperry's with the Nike Elite socks back in the day too, man.
Hey, that was me, bro.
Hey,
Relax.
hey, that's the hey, y'all might make fun, but that's the Bama special. That's how every fan in Bama looks like.
Hold on, bro. I got the proof. Bro. Hold on a second.
When you played for Alabama.
No, to this day, bro. To this day.
Darnell's laughing his head off right now. I'm sorry, I gotta put this comment back up. This is funny. This is absolutely funny. Bieber cut. This man took me out with the Bieber cuts and the polo shirts.
A lot of Cades, a lot of Parkers. You know, too many out on the roster. You ain't gonna compete in this landscape.
Hey, bro. I'm just
This ain't Duke basketball in '92. Even they had a Grant Hill.
Put some respect. Put some respect on this combination back in the day.
Oh my God.
Put some respect on it.
2012 had more people in hell.
What is that? How that mean go?
Hey, man, all I will say is 2012 had the community at a crossroads.
Bro,
2012
it set us back. It set us back about 20 years.
Bro, honestly, 2010 early 2010s fashion in general set us back like 20, 30 years.
Alls and Devontae's.
Hey man, where my T's at, man? Where my Travis is at? You know, where my Artavis is at? Where my Mike's at?
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, come on, man.
Dollar General CMC. Why we cooking Clemson like this, man?
We're done cooking Clemson. We're done cooking them.
We'll pray for them.
That downfall was crazy, though. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like,
I put it to you like this, man. Y'all need to get rid of Cades and Parkers, and not only add the Jamals and Devontae, but also the the Quavions and the
Now, this is what y'all need to do, man, because Clemson's problem has always been the offensive line, right?
Yeah.
They not recruiting enough conservative views out there on their O-line. If they ain't 335 pounds, they ain't from Wisconsin.
Bro.
They ain't got don't tread on me flags in their bio, bro. I don't want them in the program if you Clemson.
They need to go to the state of Georgia, to the nearest barbecue pit, go get one of them boys eating ribs in their backyard and go to football practice. I promise you they'll be back.
Guarantee. Oh, bro.
J Money. Does my life not matter to you? Does my life not mean anything to you?
No.
I mean, come on, man. Why I gotta go down? Why put Marcus back there?
I got mobility. I can last. I'll be all right.
You gonna last, all right?
We need more Bible. This is why I can't.
This is crazy.
Bible thumpers is crazy, dog.
Or just go to Wisconsin and Iowa and look their offensive line. Where they from?
But look, like let's be honest here. Like, how many teams can we say in college football has elite offensive line play this year?
Oregon, I could probably say has it. Georgia's not elite; it's just kind of fine, but they have the size to be elite if they wanted to. Who else?
Mm-hmm.
That's about it, really.
Oregon got crazy transfer work on both sides of the ball. I will say that they landed work in the portal.
You can't say Washington because that's
They
really
do.
That's really Washington's only problem because Michael Penix's been sacked a lot this year.
Yeah, he does hold the ball. He's not the most mobile guy in the world because 2 ACL injuries, but
Yeah.
I like the left tackle though. Left tackle very good.
What else say about Penn State's offensive line?
They got a good one. Yeah,
They're pretty good.
they got a good side.
They're gonna get a test this week against Ohio State though.
I just hate that that's a noon game. Come on, man.
Abolish whoever came up big noon kickoff needs to get punched.
We can honestly transition into that, bro. Let me go ahead and pull this up real fast.
Yeah, because how you make that a noon game? Like, come on, y'all need that should have been a night game.
That's the second biggest game in the Pac-12 in the Big Ten this year. And it's at noon. What are we doing here?
We got a pretty good slate of games right here, though.
All right, let's review them one by one.
So we did Clemson, Miami essentially.
So it's Clemson because just off the defense alone.
Wait, Darnell said he still got faith, even though he's not here with us right now. He's sulking in his thoughts.
Let's do Tennessee and Bama. Dude, I'm going to go Bama for the revenge factor.
That is my logic.
Really?
I don't even know if they're revenge factor so much that they're playing at home and then they're better than Tennessee. That's really all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and as crazy as it sounds, they got better quarterback play.
Joe Milton is Joe Milton.
Dog, Joe Milton versus Jalen Milroe is it's setting the community back.
If you love quarterbacks, don't watch
Tennessee in Alabama of all schools too. All that great.
Wait, if you love quarterbacks, don't watch that game.
No, that's gonna be so.
Jalen Milroe, if you like guys who can throw a deep ball, you don't know where it's gonna go, but they can at least throw it, then sure.
Yeah.
Other than that,
yeah,
that's not good teach day, brother.
They'll make throws where it's like, dang, that's an NFL throw, and then they're throwing the ball 44 rows into the stands.
Or Milrose is going to hold the ball and try to make a play and it won't work for whatever
Bro,
reason.
I don't know who's telling Milroe that he shouldn't run the ball. If you have an open lane, open gap, there's green in front of you.
Thomas, Patrick, Aloysius, Peter, Brown, St. Paul, Reese. Better known as Tommy Reese. There's your answer.
It's sick, bro.
Damn, we lost Darnell again.
Damn, Darnell.
I think Tennessee's ability to run the ball somewhat is going to help them out a little bit in that game.
Ooh.
Against Bama, somewhat.
They're going to run against that defense?
Defense isn't exactly world beaters, but it's good enough.
Yeah, they're going to have to run the ball. They're going to have to.
It's the one thing Tennessee can do is run the football.
Yeah.
Darnell, who you got if you on here? Well, I don't know if he can hear us. Can you hear us?
Are you alive? No, he is not alive.
Oh, so Darnell.
Darnell's computer is going crazy right now.
He in robot mode, I fear.
Yeah,
I
legit.
look at it like this. I think Bama, first of all, is going to be able to run the ball, but there's one defensively is where I think they win the game. There's one player I'm watching on that defense.
Dallas Turner.
No.
If you don't know who this guy is by now, first of all, you ain't been watching college football. But second of all, y'all gonna find out just how good he is. Caleb Downs.
Oh.
True freshman safety for Bama. Caleb Downs. First of all, he leads his team in tackles. He has a couple of interceptions. The guy's been all over the football field for Bama.
Bama's secondary, nice, man.
You like Alabama's secondary, especially when they're good. There's always like one safety corner hybrid that Saban trusts with his absolute life.
Yeah.
Mistakes up like Branch last year.
Mm-hmm.
He had Xavier McKinney for a couple of years. Like, he had.
Malachi Moore right now.
Patrick. And he's a Coleman in that tradition, man. So if he's able to just make mistakes up, because Tennessee's offense is really, really difficult to game plan for because they use every single blade of grass.
Yeah.
The route stems are usually different than what you normally see from the combinations that they run. And as a result, college DBs the coverages against them quite often. So if you're able to just hone in on that stuff and you're able to clean up some mistakes back there in that back end, because you saw what happened in the Georgia game when great safety play was able to cover up mistakes. Like they were all over it.
Yeah,
against Tennessee last year. Plus the interior pressure from Jalen Carter, he was possessed.
See, I'm J Money. I got USC beating Utah.
I think J Money got us going scoreless, bro.
That's crazy. I don't know about scoreless. I ain't gonna do that, man.
Yeah, it would be like
this video was insane.
I don't know if Clemson's scoring 31 points first and foremost.
Yeah,
they actually could. I mean, their offense has shown flashes now. Question is, which Clemson offense you gonna get?
That's more like a 31-23 type game, I think.
And 23 probably won't be all that close either.
What? Yeah. I'm honest about USC and Utah. Utah winning that game won't surprise me.
It won't, but
USC's defense is.
Ooh, Penn State.
Utah's just so fucking injured, bro. Against a team they have to score points against, that's going to be difficult.
Here's the thing about Ohio State, Penn State.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all must have forgot. Ohio State's defense is legit this year.
Yeah, they are.
It is. Can they score enough points without the cord? That's the question.
You said what?
That's not the question. The question is, can Cal McCord score enough points?
I think he will. You can tell he's getting very comfortable in that offense now. Knowing he's the guy, older, he's got the weapons to throw to. And by the way, Emeka Egbuka will be back this week for them because he missed last week's game. He's got the weapons to throw to. And Cade Stover, tight end, he's become a real weapon for them in the last few games. He is a guy that I'm telling you right now, teams are having a hard time covering. So I think he can be a difference maker in that game. Don't think it's gonna matter. And I think
it's gonna matter.
It's gonna matter.
It's gonna matter.
Damn, that's gonna
coming back. I think one of them guys is coming back.
Something to monitor. But I will say with Penn State, defensively, they've always had the athletes to be able to play with Ohio State, and even on offense, they've had playmakers. They just never had the quarterback to really with them.
Exactly.
J Money Van Dyke is gonna be playing.
I was like, you know damn well Van Dyke's playing. Let's stop it right now. Let's be serious.
Even with the angle, bro, they're gonna have to force him, bro. There's no way you can play these two red shirt niggas, bro. Like,
it's not gonna happen.
Oh man.
But no, back to Penn State though. So, like I said, they've always had the athletes, never had the quarterback. But Drew Aller, he was someone that I wanted to see a couple games of, just to see for sure if he was going to be that guy. And so far, so good. He's been that guy for Penn State. He's been what they've missed for all these years at quarterback. And if he's able to play a good game on the road against Ohio State, they got a chance. I don't think it's going to be that big. It won't be a very big upset if they win that game. It won't be. Do I think they win it? I'd probably still lean Ohio State for now just because it's in Columbus. But don't be surprised. 35-31 is a pretty solid score prediction that I'll probably go with for that now. Give it a couple days before the game. I'll probably go back and forth with it. But right now, I'll probably take Ohio State.
What's AB cooking up over there, bro? He cooking something.
Just kind of getting an update on Ohio State's running backs. And basically, Ryan Day didn't say a whole lot about him, but he did say hopefully he'll have all three of them back this week. And they said Henderson traveled last week when they played Purdue.
Poor guy.
And he tried to warm up, but he wasn't able to go through full pass warm up. But
Man,
I think that kind of means he's close to returning. So I think he'll at least be back. The other guy is Mayan Williams, their number 2 guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's we'll see if he comes back. But I honestly think at least 2 of those 3 guys will play. I don't think they'll both be. I think they'll be back for this game.
well, hopefully, as long as they're healthy.
Yeah, that's gonna be a close game right there.
It's at Penn State, right?
No, it's in Columbus.
That's all.
Oh, it's at Ohio State. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Ohio State then.
I think the defense wins the game for them there.
Yeah.
Then we got Florida State and Duke. I will say this. If Riley Leonard plays, if he don't play, we already know what's going to happen. But if he plays, I got Duke upsetting them.
Of course you do.
Of course, the bias is insane.
No, I'm telling you why. I'm watching this Duke defense. Do y'all know that they're a top 10 defense in the country?
Yes, we know
And
that.
they're ahead of Georgia.
They're good.
They're good.
As well.
They're legitimate. I don't see them covering Keon Coleman and them like that. But
Are they going to score enough?
And I'll also say this: Duke football fans, enjoy Mike Elko for this year because he ain't gonna be back next year.
No,
He getting one of these job openings. There's gonna be some openings.
he's going to be at LSU.
relax.
I don't think he's getting fired, man.
He's not getting fired, Jerry.
Hold on, he could end up in the SEC West though.
And them.
Bingo. But
He's been there before as a coordinator, so I'd bring him back.
I like Drew Allen, but Kyle McCord really stepped up the final job. Yeah, he did. And honestly, that's when I fully became sold on Kyle McCord as their quarterback. When I saw him win and drive, I was like, yeah, he's that guy. That's all we need to see. Can he perform in a pressure situation like that? And not only did he do it, he did it in a hostile environment at Notre Dame. It's hard.
So weird. That last drive was so strange. Like, what the hell was Notre Dame even doing on some of those possessions?
That is the one thing they have struggled with this year.
Can Riley even run right now?
If he's 100%, matter of fact, let me see if they got an update on him as well, because I know the last 3 games he's missed the last 3 games because he got hurt. He actually got hurt against Notre Dame.
It was the very end of the game.
Yeah, at the very man, that was crazy. At the very end of the game, he gets hurt. But let me see. Riley Leonard here.
But I don't even know if it's even going to be 100. It'll be more like 92.
Yeah, I don't see any update. I don't see any update on him from let me see if I can go to one of their websites. Hold on.
I don't think it sounds all that good, bro.
Because I don't think I don't know if he'll be out there. He may not be out there, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
I doubt it, but I could be wrong. Who knows?
Yeah, because I know Duke, they sometimes don't really put out a whole lot either with the injury reports, but we'll have to see. If he plays, they clearly have a better chance to win.
Yeah, because they need him badly if they're going to even want to have any shot whatsoever of getting in that game. But yeah,
Right.
I'll still take Florida State with her. To be honest.
Yeah, I got Florida State
They honestly feel like the safer pick.
for sure.
Yeah, they're a little banged up, but I still think they have the talent to be able to just grind it out. Now, as for Clemson, Miami, Darnell, one last
By
time.
faith, brother.
Skid
By
Row,
faith. By faith.
brother. Skid Row.
You going to a
By
local
faith.
South Florida Woo lady and praying.
On my knees in Coral Gables praying, brother.
Or you and Lamar Richards going to go to the Woo lady right there and say, hey, man, it's all about the you?
Hey, I told him, hey man, because I asked him, like, you been going to church on Sunday? He said, I have not. I said, that's your problem because you ain't been going, you ain't been paying for your sins. You ain't been going to church, and all of a sudden your team's suffering.
Hey, man, shout out the boys
Man,
roll
come
up, man, first and foremost. Shout out him, Kenny Shaw. Shout out the boys Silk. But like you said on the pod, bro, people be praying before games and be getting took up top for 70 yards, bro. That prayer will be working like that.
Listen, what's that quote? As long as there's hope, there's delusion. That's what we're running it for, man.
That is
Yeah.
facts, though.
I think I'll take the Cades and the Parkers for this game, sadly. But go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
I'm gonna go Miami. I think. Wait, is TVD out or is he playing?
He's playing, but he's hurt.
I don't know if it's that defense, man. I don't know.
But it's in Miami though, right? I'm gonna go Miami for the heck of it.
Let me just make sure.
And show up. That's the question. Will the fans show up?
You know the answer to that.
Also, what is Shane Beaver doing breaking his foot? Let me see. Wow.
Cuzzo played at Clemson.
Hey,
Oh dang.
let's go. Yeah, so basically, Cristobal and the offensive coordinator, they said that Van Dyke is ready to go.
I'm gonna go Miami.
That's
He
because
was practicing yesterday.
That's because he don't want Ja'Cory Brown out there. You know what the deal gonna be if that happens.
Baby Cam Newton, bro. Put some respect on his name, bro.
That brother's not ready, man.
It ain't happening.
I do want to see him though, like at least in one game, but not against this Clemson team, bro. Nah.
No. Clemson defenses.
Legit.
Yeah.
As long as there's delusion, there's hope, bro.
Yeah, you're right about that because y'all seen the Darnell. You got a prayer request.
Hey, just create some momentum, bro.
Lord, lie them down to sleep.
Yeah, it's in Miami, but also Florida will get a win against the bye week.
Undefeated, never lost. Ain't never lost against the bye.
Undefeated in the bye week.
And I would just like to say, me personally, it's gonna feel good to watch football this weekend. My Gators are off. My Cowboys are officially off this week, bye week. So that's crazy. Both my teams have a bye week this week in
It's
football.
crazy for me too, man. Like
Your mental health is going to be through the roof.
my mental health is going to be tested earlier than usual this week. Because again, Gators on the bye. Jags play Thursday, so I got to get that out the way quick. I'm feeling all right.
I would say that I feel like I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever had this happen where both my teams have had a bye week during football. I can just sit back and watch and enjoy the games.
Jesus, Jay Money is all in on this.
Yo, you, Brett, J Money. If that happens, man, you won't see me next week, man.
No. You don't get you ain't gonna run from the grind.
Come to the stage.
You're not about to run from the grind. We ain't let that happen.
Come to the stage, my brother. It is what it is. You gotta face that music.
Skid Row is in full effect right now. Los Angeles style Skid Row. You know that's bad, but Jared, what
AB want to take me to Rutgers so badly, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's something, bro.
Yeah, this is nasty business. I'm hearing. Anyway,
like Skid Row?
No, that's.
Oh, we gonna transition to NFL a little bit because it was a big week. I think all of our teams got to win. Dolphins got to win. I almost Darnell. I told Jerry this last night on our show, and I'm gonna tell you because I told Jerry I almost had to slap him because the Dolphins almost messed up my money. And
Mike White, look, we put Mike White out there. He threw a pick six as soon as he got out there.
Yeah,
I'm like, fam, what?
Darnell,
that nigga's.
Darnell,
threw it right through him.
Hey, thank the Lord, Tyreek Hill.
Yo, literally, bro.
Because you was on the slap list too if it would have happened.
Listen, man, I if Tyreek Hill didn't deliver this week, bro.
Hey, Jalen Waddle had a good game too. Finally,
good Lord.
Mm-hmm. I picked the Dolphins to cover that 14-point spread. First of all, how do you even get down 14-0?
it's the NFL. You're due for one weird half or game a year.
But it was almost like the Panthers got up 14-0 and said, "All right, we did what we wanted to do."
Like I said, a team is going to come out flat against you in any given Sunday. It may last for a half. It may last for the whole game. Who knows? Looking for Miami, it lasted for like about
a half.
Not even a half, a quarter.
I mean, I picked them to cover that 14-point spread, and they did. No thanks to Mike White, but it won me some money.
Mike White PTSD is a real thing.
It really is.
No, it's because he's not playing for the Jets anymore, so that's what it is.
I'm talking about another Mike White as well, but that's for another day.
Come on, man. We're trying to forget about him.
Come on. Say that.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
We don't care about the op.
How y'all feeling about the Gators this year? You know, UF basketball.
College basketball?
They disrespect us.
Well, we had a guy, what's his name? EJ Jarvis.
EJ Jarvis.
He's not playing anymore.
So he retired.
Yeah, but Darnold, this is going to be one of the biggest teams in the country, and we got solid point guard play. We don't have to worry about a certain somebody going missing on offense at point guard. Lyle Cofton.
That's hilarious, man.
That's kind of nasty.
Yeah, so
y'all getting year 2 Kugel, right? Yeah.
Hey, Todd Golden's nice, bro. I'm gonna tell you.
Riley Kugel, year 2. The guy I'm most excited to see though ain't even Riley Kugel.
Really? Because
it's Walter Clayton, the Iona.
Oh yeah.
I've heard a lot of good things about him, what he's doing in practice so far, and he's not only does he stabilize our point guard position, unlike Lyle Cofton.
Bro.
He score.
Oh, God.
He can actually score. And he was cooking on NCAA tournament when he was playing for Iona. He was cooking them. So I'm happy we got him. I like that backcourt of him and Riley Kugel with Will Richard. Yeah, that's going to be watch. That is going to be nice. Oh, and keep an eye on Tyrese Samuel also. He's a big 6'10". He transferred in from I want to say it was either DePaul or Providence, one of the two schools.
Talking about the big athletic guy.
Yeah, he's originally from Canada.
Yeah. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
He can stretch the floor too.
I think it was DePaul, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. He can stretch the floor. He can hit threes too.
Wait. You said DePaul?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tyrese Samuel.
I think they're going to be a lot better this year too. The women's team.
Yeah.
But yeah, and this happened earlier today.
What did I miss?
Yeah, that did.
Here's my opinion on it.
Cares.
Celtics Shaq?
Broncos Jerry. Let me stop.
I ain't gonna go that far. I'll say Phoenix Shaq.
Who's worried about post prime?
That man is Broncos Jerry Rice.
Oof.
Shit. Yeah.
Post prime Julio to the Eagles? What?
Why would you say that?
Why would you do that, man?
What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry, bro. That picture's
You're
hilarious.
No, you're not.
That picture is hilarious, respectfully.
But I mean, in the red zone, outside of a Jalen Hurts shove in the end zone. I guess you could put.
Bro, their receiving core is already good though, man. So
it's already good.
Now, what's it gonna do for them? Like, whose spot he gonna take, man? What is it gonna do?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna do much because you got Devontae, you got AJ.
Exactly.
Until his hamstring flares up again.
Yeah.
Oh, and speaking of which, let's get into that game this past weekend. The Eagles Jets.
Bro.
My question.
What the hell happened?
How do you lose to the New York Jets with Zach Wilson in at quarterback and without their top two corners?
Hey, man, it's the NFL. Shit happens.
NFL.
The team.
No, that can't.
That was bad by her.
Bad. You got Devontae Smith and AJ Brown out there. That is with Zach Goddard. That is bad.
Hey, man, the Jets defense is down to a lot of elite quarterbacks. They've had a lot of elite quarterbacks in hell this year. It is what it is. But you can't play that badly. Like, the last interception was really bad on his part, I will say. Like, he had to check down, he just didn't take it, and he decided to go for broke for no reason.
Except for one.
I said elite quarterbacks.
Exactly, except for one.
They're not elite.
Yeah, elite. He is. We've had something. He's tier 3.
Might as well be. He diced them up. Did nobody else do it?
Yo, you crazy.
Tier 3.
AB is crazy, man. We didn't hear this last week, man.
We didn't.
I said he played a bad game last week. He did. He made up for this week, though. But
bend over and go against the wall.
That's the thing. No Sauce Gardner, no DJ Reed. This secondary is still cooked now. Getting 3 interceptions.
That team is talented as hell. This is what makes – this is like what Jets fans be watching them this season. They'll have one of the top quarterbacks in absolute hell, might actually win the game, and then you have to wake up the next morning and realize Aaron Rodgers isn't your quarterback.
It's sad, bro.
That is such a sad existence.
Here's the thing, though. About the Brees Hall walk-off touchdown, they let him score.
They let him score that.
They let him score there. No.
Hey, man.
Jerry.
No.
Yo, Jerry, let's talk about
it. These people ain't happening, bro. It is what it is, Mike.
Yo, what is happening with Jerry Jeudy?
Bring it on.
What is happening with Jerry Jeudy?
He's not that good. That's what's happening with Jerry Jeudy.
But he's going crazy, going insane, talking to OGs all types of ways, bro.
These men be talking crazy to people all the time. Like, let's be serious about these.
They were kind of they're talking. You're kind of being greasy on him.
Yeah, they getting mad. These players are out of here.
Besides, Steve Smith was talking crazy about me. I was like, nigga, didn't you punch your teammates? I don't want to hear nothing from you.
My point exact. I'm like, you punching teammates. You can sit this one all the way out.
You never suck up on the teammates in practice. I don't want to hear anything about you.
Or Jared Judah could just walk up to him like, Steve, don't make me come down now.
Now, Jared Jeudy doesn't play better. Let's be serious also.
He does. I'm going to say this. And y'all going to think I'm crazy for saying this. If Jared Jeudy wasn't in Denver, I think if he was anywhere else, he'd play better.
Is he?
I think part of me thinks, well, first of all, Nathaniel Hackett didn't know what the heck he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then
That was his best season with him. I'll say that.
Plus, Jerry Judy, he's not reliable at times, man. Like,
He has no hands.
Ooh,
Yeah.
No.
Of course, Sutton is the better player. Like,
You know,
He
Sutton is not bad. He's not bad.
he's not
He's
bad
not.
at all. He's a good receiver. He's just not like an elite top 10 number one.
I
Yeah.
think he would be good. He would be good with the Jets, actually, though. I mean, because Garrett Wilson's already the established number one there. You can put him outside of what the number. Who's their number 2 receiver right now? The Jets currently.
I can't even tell you.
See, that's
Yeah.
he can at least be the number 2 receiver there. So I think he could be good there. J Money, I'm gonna be real with y'all.
That's not. That's a dangerous game.
I know y'all
Listen,
are at home, but y'all not,
as one of the more of the Eagles defenders on this pod, I will say though, y'all ain't got a chance.
Oh my God, Lord.
at number 2.
Hey, Darnell, spit them facts. Spit them facts, Darnell.
Jay, y'all not stopping that offense. Y'all not stopping that offense. I'm sorry. It's just not going to.
Hey, we're gonna do what we do, man.
Tyreek Hill can do y'all dirty.
The question is, can we stop the running game? Can we just get stops?
Yeah, bro.
That's what I'm
Swift is.
because I do think this is going to be a close game, but I think Tyreek. First of all, I'm gonna give a hot take right now about this whole thing. As of right now, Tyreek Hill is the NFL MVP.
Bro,
As of right now, he's the MVP.
you can make that case.
You can actually make that case that he's the MVP.
I honestly still probably say Tua, to be honest with you, but Tyreek Hill is a very compelling case.
And Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill's just different, man.
He's been like, bruh.
And he's on pace to break that receiving record. He going for 2,000.
Yeah. He
So,
might really get it.
He might for real get that. So I would say right now he's the MVP. And I love what Tua's done. And he's actually stayed healthy this year. Thankfully.
Because he went to the rest of school around and take bumps. You don't see him. You don't see his head hitting the turf no more. He's tucking that chin.
Plus, Mike McDaniels emphasized getting rid of the ball.
Exactly.
Get rid of that ball quickly. Get it out.
On that. But I love what I'm seeing from them. But I would think Jalen Carter could even.
I think he's already broken out, really, but
Yeah,
I don't think that's happening. I think he'll get the ball out quicker before Jalen Carter even gets to him. They're going to be prepared for that.
I think that might be the offense at all, really, but he'll get it out regardless.
It's going to be a great game, I think.
Who's the other comp for MVP?
Tua himself. That's really it.
Right now,
C-Mac
and Christian McCaffrey, yeah.
Man, even that's a really kind of meh case.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey, you can say that.
Because he didn't have that great of a game the last game.
A lot of quarterbacks just aren't playing well, but aren't playing that well. I guess Josh Allen, I guess. I don't know.
This is one of those years where it's
Brock
like,
Purdy.
It's nasty.
I don't know, man. I just don't really see a lot of guys impressing me as much.
What? Who's your cousin?
Who's your cousin, bro?
Who you couldn't do?
Oh, he did mention that last.
He did.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the cousin's name was.
Called up on it for no reason. I don't know why we didn't.
But yeah, I need the Dolphins to get the job done.
Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see.
They do, and hopefully for what's my man's name on Twitter? Intern. Yeah, hopefully for his sake, they get it good.
Man, you already know what's happening, man. She is not interested in that, man. She's using this for clout and attention.
Oh yeah.
Hey, the person that's in contact with did say, hey, Dolphins win.
You know damn well what that means, AB. She's literally telling you without telling you, I'm not really interested in dude, but this is amusing and thanks for the attention.
Let's get the retweets.
Yeah. Now, what you gonna say? If the Dolphins win, they end up together.
Well, they're not going to end up together, even if you do win. Let's be serious.
Have faith, brother.
I don't.
Sam
Madison.
Okay.
Oh snap! I didn't know that.
Jesus.
Sheesh.
Yeah, don't think that happens. They'd have to give up too much for that.
Also, I want to give a salute real quick to the Jaguars as we get into their game. The Jags played a good game, bro. I mean, they did, granted it was Gardner Minshew. Granted that they still did, a great job, I think, in this game defensively. I mean, they are the NFL defense of the week.
That defense being the lead in the league in takeaways is still really funny to me.
Yeah.
So what? So you just gonna disrespect the Cleveland Browns defense like that?
I mean, one leads the league in takeaways. I'm just saying. They probably should have.
The other is the number one defense in the NFL right now, currently.
Respect the Detroit Lions?
No.
Talking defense right now.
The defense is good though. No, Cleveland. The things Cleveland did to the 49ers, that should be in a book.
Bingo. That's the NFL defense of the week.
Yeah.
The Jags would be second. They would be second, but I'm giving that to the Browns.
AFC defense of the week and the NFC defense of the week.
They're both in the AFC.
They're both in the AFC.
You said Cleveland. I'm thinking about the 49ers. My bad. Yeah. Cleveland's in the AFC as well.
And by the way, they had Brock Purdy in hell.
They took McCaffrey out. It was done. No,
even when those guys were playing, they had him in hell.
I mean, the minute McCaffrey was out of the game, it was done for. The offense looked like the offense that it was last year before McCaffrey got there, which was bad.
And that's always been a question, though. Like, we know that Brock has potential, and they're pretty solid. But can they win the NFC with him starting at quarterback?
They can, but
talent around him.
They can. I think he's a talented quarterback in his own right. Don't get me wrong. I think he does do a lot of things well. He has a very good rapport with guys like Brandon Ayuk. It's just that when you take guys like McCaffrey away from him and you manage to limit him or just take him out of the game completely, there were some throws he had to make that he just could not make. Or he just didn't make them.
He's just an average QB, to be honest. So.
Okay, so I kind of want to bring up Goff, who's balling now. Goff. Do y'all kind of feel like this is kind of like a Goff in LA type thing?
I think Goff has always been great. That's the funny thing.
Yeah, Goff's always been good.
Yeah.
They wanted Matthew Stafford.
Because Matthew Stafford just has a little more arm talent than he does.
Now, Darnell, you basically just said Brock Purdy's assistant quarterback?
I don't even know if he's assistant quarterback. Well, yes and no, because I think because if it was, Travis would still be there. But Brock Purdy does have a lot of talent in and of itself. Because he would have probably been a third-round pick if he didn't come out his junior year.
Impressive.
Yeah, impressive.
They're number one defense in the NFL.
Shout out Jim Schwartz, dude. But them getting him to be their coordinator and getting Joe Barry out of there. Joe was out of there.
77 points through 5 games is crazy.
Yeah.
Too bad they have Nasty as quarterback, unfortunately.
But that means you're giving up less than – you're giving up about 14.4 points a game?
Correct.
Somewhere around there? Let me calculate that. I just want to see if I actually
less than 15 points, essentially.
it's less than 15 points. Hold on.
Yeah. And that's impressive. I'm gonna lie, that's impressive.
It really is.
I was a point off.
15.4.
That's still impressive. I mean,
it is about 15.4. Yeah, correct.
0.4 points a game. That is crazy when you think about it.
They get great pressure. They have really good man-to-man cover corners. Linebacker play. They have everything you need. Miles Garrett being a man possessed, bro. Like someone Euro stepping on you, pass rusher is disrespectful as shit.
So, I mean, what about Miles Garrett? Like, do y'all feel like he could make a case to be?
I think he's the best player of the year.
Yeah,
he could if T.J. Watt just stops getting sacks. He leads the league with 8 sacks right now. Right now, I put T.J. Watt there, but I have Miles Garrett as a close second.
How many sacks Khalil Mack got this year? Because didn't he have like
it's 6 in one game.
6 in one game, bro.
6 in one game. He got 6 in one game. Yes.
That's crazy. 6 in one game.
Josh Allen got 7 himself.
Oh my gosh. Yes, Josh Allen has 7.
Mm-hmm. Dang, the Bills got 7 seconds. I'm just playing.
All right, be serious.
But they have the same name.
I will say though, just to go to the Jazz defense for a minute,
Uh,
the way they're playing this season is absolutely remarkable, considering like major factors. One, they're not very healthy, like at all. Like DeJuan Smoot, our secondary pass rusher, just came back from the Achilles this past week. Devin Lloyd missed 2 games with a broken thumb, and he came back and played against the Colts. Dropped like 3 interceptions because he had 9 digits instead of 10.
Yeah.
Good game. Other thing is, Devon Hamilton was probably our best interior lineman. He's been out all season since the preseason. He might be back Thursday. He might be back next week against Pittsburgh, but he's coming very close to returning. That should help. And the other part of Josh Allen having like 7 sacks, he's the only pass rusher on the team that's reliable at the moment.
What do you think about Walker, the way I used him the other day? Because he had a stunt situation. He got in and generated pressure.
That's what he's best at use. He's much better when he's playing with his hands in the dirt because quite frankly, he's not a 3-4 outside backer. He's an end. He's a 3 technique or he's a 4-3 big end.
Yeah.
Just give him his hand in the dirt. Let him move around the line. Let him give you stunts. Use his strength and his agility and the inside against guards, which was his big selling point at Georgia, and that's how they used
Georgia
him.
exactly.
These are just a game record as a guy who pushed the pocket and helped and spring guys and spring himself. The thing is, we can't really do that because we don't have anybody else to take on that slack as a third pass rusher. We're putting K'Lavon Chaisson as a third pass rusher, guys. K'Lavon Chaisson is having a career season with the gigantic 2 sacks.
That's why Jacksonville is drafting Princely Uman Miline.
Oh, brother.
Marcus.
Do not draft Gators in with the Jaguars. It does not work well. Outside of Fred Taylor, it doesn't work.
You're correct.
Marcus, did you just say K'Lavon Chaisson is making an impact?
No! He's having a career season that 2 sacks is better than 1 or 0 days had his whole career. Yeah. And the sacks he's had, he just ran into guys because everybody else got pressure. And think about it. Quarterbacks have to be absolutely just embarrassed to get sacked by K'Lavon Chaisson. Like Patrick Mahomes, when we played them week 2, he got like Trayvon Walker pushed the pocket, and then K'Lavon Chaisson just kind of just did the whole swipe thing he does. And he just ran into Mahomes. And against the Colts, Minshew fell down, and Chaisson just tapped him.
Yeah.
No.
Who's that defensive back that y'all have? He's I think he's a backup, but he's having a pretty good year. I can't think of his name.
What numbers were? Do you remember?
I do not remember. He had an interception, I think.
Cisco?
What's his name?
Andre Cisco?
He has dreads?
No, that's Rayshon Jenkins.
Oh, that was Rayshon. Did he have a pick last week?
He did. And he starts, by the way. He's starting strong safety.
I don't think it was Rayshon. It was somebody else. Let me see.
I think he had a pick. Cisco had a pick. Darius Williams had another pick.
Darius Williams.
31.
Maybe it's Darius Williams.
Yeah, I think it might be. He starts. He's our other corner.
Okay, gotcha.
No NFL. We don't want games in Madrid or Brazil.
Which, fun fact, he leads the league in interceptions.
Yes, that guy, Darius Williams.
He went years without getting a pick. Now he leads the league in picks. Like, that's kind of nuts.
Bro, that's wild. Yeah, 31. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha,
like this defense, and he's also from here too. That's fun. That's another fun fact. He's from here.
Dude's from UAB.
Yeah.
Y'all,
Would y'all
want to see a game in Brazil or Madrid?
I don't mind Madrid, actually.
Brazil will be fire. I'm not gonna lie.
London's whatever. Mexico City, I'll take that all day, every day.
What about a Super Bowl in London?
That would be fun.
Nah.
I think it'll be fire.
The Clippers and Nuggets are playing preseason action going on ESPN2. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George are both playing.
I will be seated.
I will be tuning in.
Bones
Highland is also playing, I believe.
Bones Highland.
Shout out to my nigga Bones.
The Jazz defense lead the league in takeaways, despite the limitations it has in pass rushing depth and injuries up front. It's nothing short of remarkable. Like, I thought the defense was going to be okay. I thought it was going to be pretty good. I did not think it was going to be this.
Now, transition over to,
But Press Taylor, you need to get taken out back and have a long starting talking to. Don't ever run that play again. Never get my quarterback hurt.
Oh,
brother.
Gotta bring up, yeah, by the way, I do believe he's actually gonna play now. They say he was out stretching today. So
he practiced and stuff. Like they said it's nip and tuck, but I think he's gonna try to play. Problem is Tyson Campbell's probably out. Walker Little's still out.
ooh.
Yeah, we're injured right now. It's not looking good. But the Saints are also injured to hell too, and their offense is kind of bad. So
Bitch, you had Juwan Taylor, not I'm just playing.
no, because I have Anton Harrison. He's better than Juwan Taylor right now.
oh, damn.
They got a 3rd round pick out of it. Juwan Taylor fucking sucks this year.
He's still starting, but
Somebody got to start, and they paid him $80 million.
Yo, Darnell.
Yo,
What you just sent in the group chat is disgusting, bro.
Oh, God.
yeah, that was.
Is that Patrick Williams?
No, that's fucking Andre Drummond.
That's Andre Drummond. Oh, dude. That is Andre Drummond, bro. That's.
oh my god.
That is.
Oh no.
What?
It's Jover. Oh, it's Jover.
The one that says 6'10".
It's Jover.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, bro. Can't believe that this man was like the NBA's best rebounder.
Yo, yeah, never forget that era, bro.
He was good at and use it to the fullest.
He was a team franchise player. Remember that?
Oh, Shading the Fool already got it. I'm crying.
Real quick, before we transition over to my Cowboys, did y'all see this report about Caleb Williams apparently won partial ownership from the NFL team that selects him in the upcoming draft?
He's real good.
Who is this team? Because it's never going to happen because it can't happen. And I don't know why his team's telling him about that.
Apparently, his representatives have been making it known that he wants that to happen.
That's no way of saying I don't want to play for the Bears. At the same time, bro, if you're getting drafted number 1, the team you've been drafted to sucks. So tough shit.
What team? What team is it?
Right now, the Bears have the top 2 picks in the draft.
Disgusting.
Because of that trade the Panthers made to get the number 1 pick.
You better hope and pray the Vikings are getting that pick. If that's what he's looking for.
But yeah, transition to my Cowboys
Brother.
on Los Angeles.
Right now, it'd be the Bears, number 1 and 2, the Broncos, the Cardinals, the Giants, the Patriots. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Him going to the Broncos would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
That would be.
I'd probably him in Arizona, if anything.
No, he returned to school if they get the number 1 pick.
Bro, him going to Arizona, whoa, man.
Like, bro, you might as well just go. All the teams you're gonna get drafted are bad. It's not gonna matter.
Yeah, but don't nobody want to be in Arizona.
Arizona's nice. Living in Phoenix is nice. What the fuck are you talking about?
So you're not gonna have that uncomfortable conversation?
Hey, man. It is what it is. Sorry, Kyler.
Bro, it's not. It hasn't even been like what 3 years.
Hey, man. It wouldn't be the first time the Cardinals have done this.
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
They drafted Josh Rosen like number 10. In the very next year, they drafted Kyler.
But Kyler Murray's good.
He's good, but like
Just scored. On
He's
his
toxic, Joe. He's toxic.
is he? Or is it the Bidwells that are toxic?
Good point.
But yeah, to my Cowboys, we own Los Angeles.
Everybody owns Los Angeles.
They do. That crowd was 75% Cowboys fan. I told you there's a big base out there, but
You didn't have to tell us that. We already know that. What are we doing here?
it's obvious as hell. San Francisco, even when they play out there, they got more fans. The Raiders don't have more fans.
Yeah, because that's a team that everybody wants in LA.
Yeah, exactly. So, but
The
it was
Chargers, man, they do not belong in Los Angeles. They don't. Go back to San Diego. I'm begging you.
at this point, please go back to San Diego. And just put in and just do. Nah, you can't really put the Raiders back in Los Angeles. They spent too much money on that stadium. You can't do that to them. But it was a defensive battle last night.
Was it?
No, I mean, we won a whole lot of points scored.
It was half defensive battle, half offenses just missing the shots they had. And by shots they had, I mean the Chargers.
Yeah,
that was embarrassing, man.
Yeah, they did miss Keenan Allen on one play where he got open, but
plus Quentin Johnston he's not ready.
Yeah, people were complaining. And by the way, we finally figured out who that Chargers fan was because they had on the Pat McAfee show. She was going crazy. She was going absolutely crazy. But
did you see that she was wearing a Vikings gear like a couple?
They were trying to cook her for that.
Hey man, like in fairness, bro, like half the people in Los Angeles ain't from Los Angeles. It's a transplant city. Yeah. That's like every like professional sports team in Florida. Half these people are not from there, and they have different teams they root for, bro. It is what it is.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. It's just that what are the odds, man?
Yeah, plus she's lived in LA for 20 years. I mean, she's been around as fast as they came back, so it is what it is.
But looking at this
Chargers,
what were y'all most impressed with watching that game?
No, not really.
First,
the fact that y'all made Justin Herbert look Basuda, Jesus.
I mean, Justin Herbert look Basuda. The defense did its job though.
For the most part, yeah. I mean, Michael Parsons he was getting double for most of
the game. He made the play when it mattered, though. So that's all.
Yeah, he got killed, Justin Herbert, afterward, late in the game. But
Brandon Staley needs to be fired. I'm still on that train.
They've been trying to fire him. Them fans been trying to fire him for the last 2 years.
Yeah, it's deserved. What has he done?
He's done nothing.
All he does is cost them games actively with his decision making. Like, it was so bad when they went for on that fourth down. We knew exactly what they were going to do.
Yeah. And then going for it on fourth down, watching this is the thing. And I'm pretty sure every Chargers fan was pissed off at this. They had, 4th and 1 after Justin Herbert went down after scrambling. They ruled he was a yard short. Everybody and their grandmama actually knew they weren't going to run the ball. You roll out, you throw it. DeRon Bland was there the entire time. It was easy for him to just step right in and dive at the ball and knock it away. Like and the receiver telegraphed this route anyway. Josh Palmer telegraphed this route. Made it easy. But at the same time, hey, I told y'all DeRon Bland is he like that. Now, he's not Trayvon Diggs, but he like that.
He's fine. He's good.
I mean, he did lead the team in interceptions last season. He didn't start playing until halfway through the season. But he had to play because we had more. Anthony Brown went down. And now Anthony Brown's not even in the league right now.
Damn.
But, Jared, what about you, if you're still there?
Oh, 1 second, bro. What were you saying?
This man fell asleep. This man dozed off. The question was, what were you most impressed with watching the Cowboys game last night?
The Cowboys game?
Yeah.
To be honest, man, I did not get a chance to watch the Cowboys last night.
Wow.
Yeah. Terrible times, man.
The game to me was just kind of – that game was every Chargers game I've ever watched for the last, 20 years of my life.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, I'm not updated on it. So, did the Cowboys win?
They won 20-17.
So, I'm assuming Justin Herbert had a pretty solid game, but they didn't get the job done towards the end.
I wouldn't even say that's all the game.
He had a bad game.
He was kind of bad.
Bro, Dolphins fans were going crazy, man.
I didn't even see, bro. I didn't even see. Oh, my God.
I mean, he's playing better than him this year, so.
Yeah, that is true.
It's such a weird dichotomy because the discourse is never going to be honest either way about it. Do I think Justin Herbert's better than Tua? Yes. Is he playing better than him this year?
No.
Yes. No, I'm talking about Tua.
Oh.
Yeah, Kua.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought she said Herbert for me. I was like, wait a minute, hold on, no. Yeah, Tua is playing better this year. I mean, hey, they were the 5th and 6th overall picks in their draft class. You know what it kind of reminds me of?
I'd say they worked out fine.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Yeah, I think it worked out fine for both parties.
It's just like, what is Justin Herbert in terms
A
of
generational talent that cannot.
I don't see. That's the thing. I don't even think he's a generational talent.
Really?
I don't.
Bro.
I mean, I think he's a really good quarterback, but
he's every great Chargers quarterback that's ever existed. Good, but they're never going to win anything because of reasons.
So he's more or less talented than Phillip Rivers.
More.
Yeah, I would say he's more talented than Phillip Rivers.
I think so as well.
They're going to put up numbers. They're going to get theirs. They're going to win. They're going to win playoff games every now and then. Are they going to get far? Maybe not.
But
Did Eckler return last night?
I don't think he's a generational talent. I don't.
I mean, the numbers say otherwise. But
do you think Joe Burrow's a generational talent?
Is anybody generational? Like, that word gets thrown out way too loosely. Let's start.
Who's a Patrick Mahomes is the only.
Mahomes is a generational talent. Let's get that out the way now. It's Mahomes.
He's the only generational talent we have in the league right now.
I would say.
I feel like we have one more.
I think we have one more generational talent, but I don't want to get the slander. So
No. We ain't scared.
All right. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think there are many guys that we'll ever see play the game of football like Lamar Jackson. That's just me.
I wouldn't say generational though. I'd say unique.
Yeah, I would say he's.
I mean, to be honest, did he have a better? Was his MVP season better than what's your name? Your boy, Cam Newton.
No.
I mean, no.
Really? Cam Newton's MVP season. He went to the Super Bowl.
He went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He went to the Super Bowl with 15-1. Ted Ginn is number one wide receiver.
Yeah, never mind. I take that back. No. Cam
He's going with Corey Brown.
Yeah,
to be fair, Lamar's never had great wide receivers at all.
Mark Andrews is better than anything Cam had for the most part. Well,
you know what? Points being made. Yeah.
If Ted Ginn Jr. is your number one target, yeah, never mind. Yeah, Cam's MVP season was better. No, that pretty much sealed the deal right there.
That's one of the best MVP seasons I've ever seen. Lamar's was fantastic. Like, let's be serious about it. Like, he was plus over 1,000 yards rushing through 37 touchdowns. Like, you can't fuck with that.
Yeah.
But what Cam did that year in 2015 with that roster,
good,
like that roster without him is probably is going 7-9, maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
And when 15-1 went to the Super Bowl.
And you want to know how you know how bad that team was outside of Cam Newton, bro?
Christ.
Let's play that Madden that year. I kept getting cooked week by every time I played, I was getting cooked. It was terrible.
That is. I'll say this. I want to see more. I need Dallas to figure out this running back situation besides Tony Pollard, because I like Dallas, but I feel like they need to use both of them at the same time. I feel like that needs to be a wrinkle that we throw in. Play both of them at the same time.
Can they do that?
They actually can.
Are they capable? Are you sure they're capable? I think Pollard stretched out as a wide receiver sometimes.
5 point exactly.
Mm-hmm.
How you see the vision.
But do you trust Mike McCarthy calling plays to do it?
No.
Not at this point. No. Not
right any now. Point. Not this point. Any point.
Any point, bro.
But then again, whose offense got put in hell last night?
I mean, that offense just missed a bunch of shots. I wouldn't say put in hell.
Put in hell.
It was not put in hell. Let's be serious. They missed up. They missed a wide open headshot for no reason whatsoever. And I mean wide open. That loss was every single Chargers loss we've ever seen in our lifetime. They lose it because they do something stupid in the second quarter, and it comes back to bite them dead in the ass.
Yeah, bro. J.C. Jackson, salute to their brother, by the way, a few weeks ago. Salute for giving my Dolphins that win.
I don't know what he was doing.
That was hilarious.
Speaking of former Patriots, though, can we have the conversation about New England real quick?
Yeah.
It's over. It's over.
It's over.
It's over, dog.
That dynasty is well, we know it's done, but
Jones.
McKK Corko, it's over.
It is done. It is close.
Burn the Mac Jones jersey, man.
It's over, man. Bill Belichick, you gotta fire yourself as a GM, man.
Darnell, I know you did not send that picture in the group chat.
What is wrong with you, Darnell?
Bro, best running core in the league, man.
We cannot show. We can't show this on.
Why does he have a suit on, bro? Why is that? Bro, out here looking like John Legend in a suit in this damn picture, bro. What we doing?
Bro, what is this picture, Mark?
Like you got that Chrissy Teigen Hall pass.
Bro, we got CeeDee Lamb, Jason Tatum, and who else over here? CJ McCollum out here.
Bro, who's this guy in the that was
the guy in the middle?
Yeah, man.
That man like
Mac.
They look like Polo G and Raleigh Rodriguez had a baby.
Yeah, that man like he sell drugs and do car servicing part time.
With Crit Mac.
Okay, so you got Mike. We got Mike Evans.
That's Timo Cruz, bro.
Mike Evans, CeeDee Lamb, CJ McCollum over there.
I put CeeDee Lamb as part of this. You will not be doing
bro. That look like
or red, so you can't do that.
This is crazy. This is actually a picture of this man, Mac Jones.
It's kind of appalling. I'm not gonna cap to you.
This is
foreshadowing's crazy though.
I told you.
Insane.
I tried to tell y'all.
That foreshadowing's wild, bro.
Boston,
A true. He is the name of his team, isn't he?
Oh yeah. Take it through.
No. But before we get out of here, let's transition to the NBA preseason for this go off the rail again, because Darnell is all of a sudden.
Darnell is wild.
We have long gone off the rails here.
But right now I got the Clippers and Nuggets on right now. Kawhi Leonard is playing.
Let me see what we got.
Paul George is cooking.
Oh, PG.
Bones Highland made a couple shots, I think, or at least one.
I forgot that man Bones is with Denver.
No, he's with the Clippers now.
Or with Clippers, rather.
Yeah, but
he got
Bones
traded.
Highland. Yeah, he got traded last offseason, but like
he got traded. Who did he get traded for?
Traded during the season, I believe.
He did get traded during the season.
Yeah, he got traded for
I bag of salty crackers.
And that's
Reggie
why
Jackson.
Braun got him a larger role and ended up being better.
Bro, the GM with the Nuggets were talking about how Bones Highland.
Bro, Calvin Booth, he let go. That was stuff that was going around by him and Jamal Murray not getting along at all, and Bones Highland people was like talking all bunch of stuff about Jamal Murray, and they got him up out of there. And it's like, bro, you want the ball too much and you can't guard anybody. We already got one. He isn't that great of a defender, but he got better at it, and he shoots way better than you, and he has more length than you do. So what we doing here?
That's crazy for a GM to just say that though. Like usually they big up their own players, but like he was straight up shitting on Bones Highland and Bruce Brown.
Because
that was a crazy article.
He said, "I trust my development. We good."
Yo, I didn't see that article about Bruce Brown.
It was in the Ringer.
Yeah, like basically for those who don't know, the Nuggets GM had a lunch like a lunch interview with Kevin O'Connor, and like in that lunch article, like he basically shitted on what's his name.
Bruce Brown.
Bruce Brown.
He shitted on Bruce Brown by saying that he's a small defender, and Peyton Watson is gonna be way better than him this season. He said that because Bones Highland is small and he can't shoot, we already have one guy in our team that can do that. No need to have that. Like, and then it was just crazy just to see.
Like he
And
is.
he also said
He's just kind of nasty because he's like went through every single roster that's won a title in the last like decade and said they're all tall and they have size, so we're just gonna do that. Like this nigga's a size king. That's
pretty much he said. And basically he also said that the Denver Nuggets, which I think is pretty big words. He said we have within our 5-year window we can win 4 rings.
Which every team that wins a title thinks they can win a lot of championships, but shit happens. Like you don't know somebody will get hurt in this playoff run. It takes one Jokic ankle turn randomly in December for like your season to kind of get off the rails a little bit. Like things just happen. You don't know who's gonna get better around you. You don't know who might get worse. Somebody might regress on your team. A signing you make may not pan out. But I do really like their roster. I do really like the continuity. I do like Peyton Watson a lot. I really, really like Julian Strawther, who they picked out at Gonzaga. They contribute for him. Christian Brown, if he keeps developing, he's going to be a very big piece for them. It's just, I don't know if I'd straight up say all that in an article. I don't know if I would. Like, I don't disagree with the philosophy, but it's like, I don't know if I'd say it like that.
It's just like certain forms of professionalism that's just like, bro, you're the GM. You're not like somebody.
Like you're not a nigga on Twitter, bro. Like you're not like niggas with a podcast out there. You are the general manager. You actually made these decisions on yourself, dude. You the one that said you can go to Indiana. You the one that draft these players. You can't be out here saying it like this.
Bro was talking about Bruce Brown. Like he was like, GMs are gonna see that Bruce Brown can't defend and he's small and he's not athletic.
Players like underrated gems in the NBA for a while. I love them in Brooklyn. I'm surprised they didn't keep him. I'm shocked they didn't keep him.
Yo, the man was wilding. He was wilding in that article.
Like Bruce Brown was damn near playing center as a guard for the Nets sometimes, and played it well. Like he's a very versatile player, and he could do a lot of really good things for a team. And he did a lot of good things for the Nuggets. He was the best player off the bench by far. But you're going to miss Bruce Brown. Like let's make no two bones about it.
Yeah, they're gonna miss Bruce Brown. They're gonna miss as much as Nuggets fans don't want to admit it, Jeff Green too.
That leadership.
Yeah, even though Jeff Green's minutes were very few and far between, in the sense of you don't know what you're going to get out of him. When he contributed and he was able to make some shots for you, he was somebody that you could rely on ever so often. Plus, he's still athletic enough to make a play every now and then. Like they're playing DeAndre Jordan a couple minutes in the finals, which is kind of nuts.
Really crazy. I mean, basically now they have to rely on Zeke Naji?
Yeah, I don't know about that one. They weren't the deepest team last year either, like outside of Bruce. But it's looking weird. Like you're relying on Christian Brown to take another step. You're relying on Peyton Watson developing still. You're relying on Julian Strawther to come in as a rookie and make some shots for you. Dicey propositions, but I do like the idea.
A lot of question marks. I just want to see who's going to be the next GM who's going to do some like crazy shit, like maybe go on a podcast and call out their star player.
The GM's be talking crazy right now. This is fucking hilarious. But it's also
at the same time, it's like, come on, man. This guy helped you win a championship, and you want to talk crazy about? Like, man, what are we doing here?
Keep it cordial, bro. Like, I don't disagree with what you were trying to do as a team and constructing your roster, but don't talk crazy like that.
Don't get crazy. I mean, at that point, you almost sound like a jilted bride at the altar because he left for more money.
I mean, they weren't going to pay him regardless. Well, they couldn't really pay him anyway. It was what it was. Anyway,
But anything else in the preseason y'all seen so far that y'all like?
I like Porzingis' fit, and Zion, for the love of God, please stay healthy and stop being horny.
Good gracious.
You gotta keep bringing that up, man.
It's
Hey,
a part of his character arc in the league right now. It is what it is, you know? Stop getting caught
Hey,
slipping.
we were talking about it a little bit earlier, but who do you guys really think between Zion and Ben Simmons is gonna have the better comeback season?
The better comeback season?
It's got to be Zion if he at least plays like 70 games, right? And that's a miracle in and of itself.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Zion if you stay healthy. Zion had like 5 steals tonight, bro. I mean, he's looking great defensively. He's looking good offensively. I feel like he's driving better than what he ever has. It looks like he's finishing with power and finesse. So it just makes sense to say Zion. I mean, in my opinion,
It's got to be Zion. The talent's there. Just stay on the court.
Literally.
Honestly, him and Brandon Ingram, they both need to stay on the court.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll say this: if healthy, I think it's Zion. But Ben Simmons look good out there. He looks really good out there.
Yeah, that was my big thing because I was thinking like I understand Zion is the all NBA talent, like he's basically a walking 27 and 7 when he's actually healthy. But I feel like Ben Simmons, if he's really back, like he's really back and he's coming back and everything, he is gonna be that huge difference maker for Brooklyn.
Yeah, he could be.
And I feel like that could really like change the trajectory of that franchise somehow. And then they're like, what? Like I think he has a legitimate shot of winning Defensive Player of the Year with that team. So that's the type of thing that I'm thinking of with when Ben Simmons is coming back.
I mean, like, if we're being honest, that team itself, Ben Simmons healthy, Mikal Bridges, Dorian Finney-Smith, that team is capable of defending anybody 1 through 5 on a nightly basis.
Anybody?
Yeah.
AB, they were the reasons why we didn't get the 6th seed last year.
Somebody had to be the 6th seed.
And Claxton. And Claxton.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Claxton hit free throws now.
I'm not a big Claxton guy, to be honest with you, but if he can hit free throws, he's a
Bro's nice on
He was
defense.
shooting at one point like 40-some% for the free throw line. Now I've seen bad free throw shooters, but you should never be that bad.
They've got Royce O'Neal as well, right?
Yeah.
They do.
They're literally a team of like your favorite player's defensive player.
Mm-hmm.
It's like literally that's their team.
Crate digger NBA players.
Yeah, that's true.
Mikal Bridges is your star player.
You're very much a 6 seed, 7 seed.
J Money, that's the same thing I'm going with, man. It's like chip on your shoulder. Like he's surrounded by the pieces that actually work out with him. Like if you remember that run in his rookie year, the type of players they put him around him, I feel like that's the exact type of team. And he's not under pressure to really go out there and succeed. Basically, this team is basically saying, hey, man, we don't really need you to score or anything like that. We need you to just be the point guard for this team. Set up the other guys. So.
It's that nigga. We just out here playing basketball, bro. We ain't even trying to do nothing crazy. We just getting a run in.
Yeah. It'll be a fun team to watch if they're healthy.
I don't know what to make of them at all.
Yeah, they'll be fun to watch. And with Miami, we haven't really seen the whole team play, so I can't.
We won't see the whole team until like April. Let's be serious.
Yeah, I don't want to judge Miami anymore until
Miami's a team you don't judge until April. You know, you can see things that you like about them and whatnot during the season. You see things they're trying to do. But when they get in the playoffs, it's like, okay, what are they? Either they are exactly what they've shown you to be during the season, or they post it out of their ass. And
very much learn my lesson.
Hey man. AB, you already know the name. Haywood Highsmith.
Hate Highsmith. Y'all be taking NPCs and turn them into quality.
Bro,
I don't know what the Magic. Well, I know the Magic
I trust Hayward Highsmith will be a great player that potentially causes problems in the playoffs.
I think he probably got a little more in the finals. I'll say that.
He was the reason Jason Tatum's shooting percentage went down the postseason in that series.
I think he should have got one in the finals. Do I think it would have made that much of a difference? Maybe
every
not.
time he guards Tatum, he puts him in hell.
I generally believe that Spo purposely didn't play that nigga just so for the next season, like they have like a reason to levy his contract. There's no way that man was really good.
That's such a Miami Heat thing to do. Like, bro, you're the finals. Just play the boy.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
I'm gonna put up a comment in Darnell. I want you to answer what happened last time this happened.
J Money.
Do you think
this is a tone deaf statement, man? I love you, bro, but this is a.
Now, do I think that run's happening again? Maybe. Do I think it will? No.
Hey man, what are you gonna do if you know, Miami's the 8th seed, you end up getting Cleveland as the 1st seed or some shit like that?
That would be hilarious.
Now, Cleveland's the 1st seed. I am questioning my faith in God, bro. Like, they're a 3rd seeded team because they'll win a lot of regular season games, but in the playoffs they're more like a 6th seeded team with the way they're structured.
I will say, like, I do think Milwaukee and like Dame and Giannis should be really good, but something's throwing me off. I think it's I guess it's Dame on defense is throwing me off, bro. I don't know what it is.
Shady Knight. He got cooked by Shady Knight on defense.
Yeah, man. I just
Shea cooked that boy.
Darnell, think about this scenario. Miami ends up being the 8th seed. Cleveland's the 1 seed. And all of a sudden, the second round is Boston, Milwaukee. They beat up on each other.
And then you got to face Philadelphia in the second round.
Oh my God! Y'all might win just by bullying them alone, bro. Like that's how nasty. I don't even know what to think about.
Who's gonna be the 1 seed?
Who the hell knows? Probably Boston, I guess.
Yeah,
I'd probably comfortably say Boston right now.
I think Boston's talent alone could get us a 1 seed, but we'll see, man. I don't know.
But every time y'all get the 1 seed, y'all don't win anything.
Exactly.
How are you gauging the start though for the Celtics team?
Like the start of the season, or
like how they playing so far in the preseason?
Oh, I think it's going to take a little while for JB to kind of adjust to the pick and roll offense. I think he's so used to going downhill that, you know, at times he's like trying to force it. I think he's going to have to like say, hey, I ain't got to get downhill every single time. Be selective with his attacking. Now, Jason Tatum looks good with it. Drew Holiday he's very accustomed to running pick and roll. Derek White is great running pick and roll. This year, I'm gonna tell you right now, I love Jaylen Brown, but if he does not adjust and he doesn't play defense, eyes will start to be pointing at him and looking at him as far as holding us back. As much as I love Jaylen Brown, JB has to perform this year. He has to be unselfish. He has to be willing to make plays off the dribble. It's going to be a lot on him because he's an attacker. Everybody wants to, you know, hone in on him and defend him, you know. So it's just Porzingis can cook.
Oh, y'all group chat. Y'all look at what I put in the group chat.
Let's see.
Ooh.
That whole clip got me crazy.
I forgot all about that. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, wasn't that the that was the MVP season, right? The 2016 one?
I think so.
Wasn't that the play that fucked them up? Like,
no, that only happened against Houston.
It was against Houston. Okay.
That is hilarious.
Hey, Money, do you really want to find out?
Oh, brother.
I'm just saying, hey.
And I feel like another guy that's gonna be who a lot of people shitted on, Thomas Bryant. I feel like you're gonna see a different version of him with Miami.
Darnell, we finally have a backup center.
Bro, he looked real good.
We
Even though he was playing against Jesus and Victor Wembanyama, hey, that boy looked
You're
real
the Victor
solid.
Wembanyama, man.
Yo,
Hey, bro.
Wimby, look at here. Look at
he
here, bro.
Let me tell you.
He's gonna be a whole problem. Mm-hmm.
He's that guy. He's that guy.
You're not blocking his shot. You're not blocking his dunks. He's comfortable with it all.
Unless you just grown man him and body him up, bro, you're not doing anything with him.
No, you're really not.
Even then, he's added muscle on, so
And the guy, he's 7'2", 7'3".
he's
For a
an
screen.
elastic man. Like he literally did the whole. He literally did the Michael Jordan Space Jam thing. Stretched his damn arms out.
You know what he is?
Like unicorn.
It's a way more talented version of Kristaps Porzingis.
yep,
Yeah,
Because he
absolutely.
can shoot the 3 too. That's
yeah,
what's
he can.
scary.
And then if you close out on him too hard, one step he's at the rim, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's that ability to really like handle in the half court. That's
let's be serious.
like to be an actual like ball handler in the half court, like be a primary ball handler in the half court. That's the real step. Even between him and Chet, like those are like the real two difference makers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay Money, I ain't gonna say this because Shaq was the most dominant force we've ever seen in basketball. So
I don't know about that one. Well, we've ever seen, yes, but
Most physically imposing.
it's
the
It's
most
Will.
dominant force in NBA history.
It's Will. What we
Most dominant.
I can't support crack area basketball, to be honest.
Oh my god.
I mean, he's one of those guys that, like, if you just watch the tape of him, he's transcending any era. Like, he runs like a damn deer at that height.
He was playing against plumbers until he played against the Celtics.
Everybody was a plumber. Let's be serious. And he dominated the Celtics, too.
Everybody was a plumber.
Plumber.
But
Peep the group chat.
No, Shaq is the most dominant force because to be that big and that mobile as he was, no.
What was that moment?
No. That. How do you defend this?
Yeah, that part. We're gonna have a weird thing about it's like how would you defend? How would you defend the Wemby?
You're not defending him.
Not
Right.
The only way you can defend him is if you get completely underneath him, like all in his face,
Like the type of shit that they usually do with KD.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Throw him off his pivot.
I don't like comparing every tall nigga that can shoot to KD. Like, it's just not what I like to do. But hey, man.
bro, he's a KD disciple. Like, I'm watching him play, and he
is, bro. He is.
Yeah.
He is.
It's like if KD and KG had like a fucking baby, bro.
Yes.
That would be him.
It's wild to watch, bro.
Like, it's gonna be something where we're like 7 years down the line. I don't know if we can make a comp to him to anybody coming out afterwards.
No.
Like, so unique. I literally have never seen anything like him before.
I think he's one of one.
And you know it's crazy. It's like guys that we've seen like who was the third overall pick from last year's draft?
Last year's draft.
Who said?
Jabari Smith Jr.
Yeah, Jabari Smith Jr. Remember
Yeah.
how Jabari Smith Jr. was looking like in summer league?
Yeah.
Like this year summer league, and you look into this step, he didn't look like the way that Wemby looked now.
No.
Mm.
And it's crazy. And people were saying how Jabari Smith Jr. looking like KD. Like this is just a whole different level.
This is different.
This is a different beast right here.
Dude, like, do you see this man when he gets the ball in the open court? Like, when he dunks, it's like What did I just watch?
You don't even have to jump the dunk. You just put the ball up and in.
No, seriously. It's wild.
J Money, you are right, man. It is watching like KD in 08.
You know, it was special. Like those early KD years were just absolutely special.
Never forget when the Big Three first got assembled, bro. KD's
Bro took 6 as a second year player as an 8 seed.
dog.
Paul George is cooking right now. He is cooking with hot fish grease.
He's letting y'all know. Remember, he's one of them.
It's 2 hours and 20 minutes, Sam. Y'all want to wrap this up?
Yeah, let's
Yes,
get
sir.
it over.
Y'all got any final thoughts before we get up out of here?
Go Celtics, go Gators, go Dolphins, and go Guardians next year is the year.
Trevor Lawrence, I'll give you my knee.
Victor Oladipo, I'm rooting for you, brother.
Did he really hurt his knee?
Yeah. But he got surgery on it a while back, so he
He's
on month 6 is it AB?
Yeah, it's on month. It's 6 months.
Oh, Victor?
Mm-hmm.
And he
Oh,
was,
yeah.
by the way, that trade happened where Kevin Porter Jr. was traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder, where they'll immediately waive him. The Thunder just bought the picks, but they sent Victor Oladipo to Houston, who I expect to get bought out. And Darnell,
Oh,
we can officially sign him.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
Depot day 5, y'all.
Jesus.
This is take 7.
Well, because he got traded again, we can officially sign him because of that 1 year thing. That's out the window now.
What's he about to get? Vet minimum?
If we sign him, yeah.
Hey, that vet minimum is pretty good these days, man. 5 mil. Chill.
That is.
Is that really what it is?
Nah, but it depends. It depends on the because you can set the minimum and you can set the maximum.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say it's $5 million, but what day?
Because remember, Kevin Love got 2 mil for that short amount of time he played last year for the Heat.
If the veteran minimum $5 million, sign me up. I'll sit at the end of the bench. I ain't got to play. But for me, I'm rooting for you, Victor Oladipo. Miami Heat, they're sleeping on y'all once again. So once again, we got to remind y'all.
Who is they, bro?
The national media, of course.
Years.
You know what? I care because
yeah, exactly.
We gonna have another year. If I have another year of Bam Adebayo not making the All NBA list, man, somebody gonna have to pay.
Or winning Defensive Player of the Year when his numbers clearly shows the Defensive Player of the Year.
Who was Defensive Player of the Year last year? I completely forgot.
Junior.
Oh yeah, well.
Yeah, 2 frauds win Defensive Player of the Year back to back.
I was a fraud even. It's just that I don't think I would have probably voted for him.
It's crazy though, because if you look at it and you're being honest and you say, oh, who are the best defenders in the league? He's not a top 3 defender.
Like, what does Jaren Jackson do other than block shots and and get fouls?
Nothing.
Second side rim protector. That's it.
The only thing I was encouraged by was the offense grew by leaps and bounds this year, so that's very encouraging.
It did. So I'm excited to watch that for Memphis. That's my other thought.
Just need to limit the fouls, and he is not a center. He is a 4.
Yeah, he's a 4. He is a 4. But I'm excited to watch his offensive growth because I do see improvement, and they're going to need him, especially for them first 25 games with John Morant being out. And I also like their point guard depth with adding veterans like Derrick Rose and, of course, Marcus Smart. I do love that for them. So
somebody said Derrick Rose is John Morant with the injuries as he gets older and without the off court. I don't know about without the off court personally, but yes.
Dang.
No comment. No comment.
No comment. Y'all ready? Y'all ready, bro? Y'all ready for what day is that? October 21st. College football. Recruiting.
We're here.
We here. We live.
AB, come back. Come on, Mr. Recruiting Analyst AB.
Yeah, this is bait, by the way. It's bait for AB.
Yes.
We'll find out Saturday, and I'm going to leave it at that.
Ooh.
is it?
AB was so sure.
Not looking good.
That's not good news.
I didn't say that is a bad thing.
No, you always do this, and then when it doesn't work out, you always say, "No."
Oh my god.
Bad thing. I'm just saying we'll find out because this camp is very quiet, so we're not getting anything right now.
So it's not looking good. Okay, cool.
Doing it good.
Camp is literally quiet. They're not giving away anything right now. They're not. They're quiet.
Okay.
Like usually, you know how recruit works. Usually, when guys are about to commit, their camps become radio silent.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're not gonna really get anything this week. But I will say it's a 3-team race. Even though Auburn and Miami are part of it, it's really a 3-team race between Florida State, and Georgia.
Yeah.
Hat on the table.
Hat on the table. From a gas station, bro.
I'll see
so-
what type of hat is on the table.
The two hats on the table will be Auburn and Miami.
Dang.
Hey man, it might be a third hat on the table depending on what type of hat it is.
Yep. AB's, bro.
Everybody, I'm gonna put this in the private chat, but let everybody know where they can follow y'all burner accounts included.
J Breezy II on Twitter. I am Breezy II and JLamar_II on Instagram.
Marcus Davis 904 on Twitter, per usual.
Not too famous on all social media platforms.
No, he isn't. You can follow me on Twitter at AceWade1, on Instagram at Ace_Wade1, ladies. You can follow the podcast page on Twitter at Indie Evidence and on Instagram at Indisputable Evidence. And I'm gonna see if I can change that Twitter page name, but probably won't let me. But and on TikTok at Indisputable Evidence. And with that, this has been another great episode of Indisputable Evidence. We're gonna leave y'all as we always do. I'm gonna say this, of course. God bless y'all. Go Gators. Go Heat. Go Cowboys. Y'all take care of y'all mentals. Take care of your loved ones. Tell them you love them every day. You stress this every day. And I mean that wholeheartedly. Me personally, I mean that wholeheartedly. Tell your loved ones you love them every day. Y'all stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Wash your face. Marcus.
With soap, with water, nice, fresh, warm water, preferably. Loofah, with a washcloth, whatever it is that you use, I beg thee, nice and thoroughly, including Jimmy and the two twins and Vanessa the, you know what, wash your ass. And wear socks and shoes, closed-toe shoes, that is, in the movie theater, in any public setting. AB, this is nasty free promotion you're doing right now.
Use beard oil.
Everybody on here has beard, so use beard oil.
Everybody.
That's right.
You too, Mark. Even the little goatee you got right. We see
No, this is
Mark's got a full. He got a full. He just trimmed it up.
chin strap that you trimmed up. Yeah, use beard oil. Hey,
I use beard oil every day. I use beard balm too.
Yeah, got to her. Them naps, man. Them naps are sick.
now invest.
I'm not gonna. First of all, I'm a bevel man, so
Oh, okay.
so that's a little different.
This is nasty.
But you know, if the bag is there, the bag is there.
Yeah,
The
bro.
bag is not there yet.
But yeah, with that, man, y'all be safe out there. God bless y'all. We'll see y'all again next week.
Yes, sir.